folks? Welcome back to another episode of The Roots MIA. I'm your host, Jazz Royce. Besides, he's my co-host, Smoke. In front of me is my other co-host, Jonah Morales. And the special guest of the week.
Yes,
Go ahead with it. Orange, baby.
Orange.
Yes. We got Dayu. A.K.A. Dyeezy. A.K.A. Dayel. A.K.A. the throwback.
The young Dyizzle.
Yes.
Dyizzle, okay, anymore?
Yes.
It's crazy.
Oh, bro, thank you for showing up, man. It's an honor to have you here, bro.
It's good to be here, man.
And we all went to high school together, which is even crazier. So just seeing the level up of where you are right now and where you are heading in, it has to be commended, bro. So we had to get you on the show, man. We had to get you on the show.
Appreciate it, man. It's
We've
love.
been peeping.
It's much love. It's much love, always.
Hey man, listen, I was saying it right before we started rolling, man. I was listening to your music all day to get hyped for this shoot, man. I was like, dude, you've
Facts.
he's been working. I work. Shout out to you for making that
I
song.
work. Facts. That's a good workout track. I'm not
It's
even
a
gonna lie
great
to you. I'm
song.
not even gonna lie to you. Nah, but nonetheless, I was on actually a year hiatus. Not a hiatus, I don't want to call it, but it was kind of like a year, like
Musical break.
a pending like situation. Not much of a situation, but it was just like we had to kind of fall back to see assess where we are at and
Interesting.
what we're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just gun it, and don't really have a certain like
They don't have a
path.
plan.
They just
Direction
running
or
without
plan.
thinking about where they're going to go, what
and
type of
I'm
direction.
like, although, shit happens and there's luck is a factor and there's a lot of blessings. Shit can happen when you just put in a whole bunch of work.
Absolutely.
But those chances are very, very slim. And although sometimes you hear about those stories, there's a lot of backhand shit that went down that you don't know about. So you're like, yo, this dude put out like a whole mixtape and with his homies and they blew up like. And that's what you think, and that's probably what really happened. That's a portion of the story, but there's always something going on in the back,
Right.
So,
I remember like there was a period where you were just dropping like a lot of music. But one thing that I always thought was interesting about you was in high school in Varela, in Miami in general, everybody wants to be either a DJ or Manat salesman or a SoundCloud rapper. So what was the point? And the question that I thought of today was, what was the point where you went from, okay, I'm a dude just putting out music to on SoundCloud or whatever platform you're on to, okay, I'm a full-blown rapper and I'm an artist.
Straight to it.
I mean, I'm so shocked because your music is not just
It's music.
Exactly. It's not like I'm gonna go to the club and I'm gonna pop a bottle. Oh, I'm gonna also forget that this song came out in a month. No, this is music that you can listen to again. I mean, I've listened to I Work since it dropped in 2018.
Yeah, timeless.
Lyricist.
Yes.
Timeless.
So what was the
Lyrics that mean shit.
Yes, and what was the point where you felt like I am no longer a SoundCloud rapper, but I am a artist?
Rapper.
Yes.
I really think it was when I put out probably my most successful record to date, Meaning.
Great record.
Yeah, man. I mean, that record was my most special record to myself. Personally, it's a very personal record as well. And when I put that out, I felt like I wasn't really like trying to impress anybody. You know what I'm saying?
It was more just
pure.
for you.
Yeah, it was personal. I mean, I feel like that's what kind of took it to the next level for me because people were really hearing like what I was saying in the track, and then like it ultimately related to them. So like people were just like, "Damn, bro! Like,
Right.
this
You're
shit
one
is
of us,
real,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, this shit is real. You're not just like like this shit is real."
And it's crazy because I've seen your stories, especially over the last just 2 years alone, and I'm like, man, this guy's recording in Atlanta.
Working.
This guy's over here in LA. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
He's not just an ordinary local Miami rapper anymore at this point. This man took it to the next level.
Yeah, man, definitly, man. I
Dipping it
mean,
down in all the
it's a ladder, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, you just never want to be in the same position. Or, you know what I'm saying?
stagnation is
Stay
a
in the
no-no.
same step.
We started recording in in Henry's
living
mom's
room.
living room, and here we are today. So it's
In the studio.
definitely
Yeah,
a
exactly.
progression.
Ladder process.
And
exactly.
Facts.
How did you get started rapping? What was your beginning, and how did you kind of climb your way as a ladder to where you are now?
Man, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Growing up, bro, I used to listen to, I used to watch a lot of BT, a lot of 106 in Park. I'm not gonna miss. I'm not gonna miss an episode of 106 in Park. You know what I'm saying? It was just that shit.
That was it. Yep. That was it back then.
So, just a lot of that. I just always had love for hip hop music,
Right.
in general. And I feel like I've always been able to like peep like certain shit and sounds that other people are not really listening to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I always feel like I tap into the sounds a little bit. So, aside from that, man, just growing up, listening to a lot of hip hop, it's just I saw myself just like emulating these artists. Like I would like find myself like obsessing, like looking at myself in the mirror, like, and I would have a whole like video set in my head, like awesome. Obviously rapping another rapper's track, but I would have the whole like set in my head, like, yo, this is exactly how it would go, like this and that, like
remixing the whole.
And I would already have the whole vision in my head.
Already, so man, it was instilled in you.
Like, it was in me, bro. And like, I would walk to school and I would just like, people would tell me like, bro, I saw you walking today and like you was like doing a lot of this
to yourself.
Yeah, that's what I was probably like had my headphones on. I was just like jamming the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? I get really into my zone.
What was it? So it was high school where you started to feel like, okay, this is something I want to pursue seriously.
Yeah, I want to say high school. I want to say like the ending of my junior year. And it's also a lot of the love, bro, has a lot to do with it as well, because there's just when it comes down to certain things, bro, you need reassurance. You get me?
Yes,
you need reassurance.
absolutely.
So like whether you rapping, you dancing, I mean, even relationships, you know what I'm saying? You constantly need that reassurance.
Yeah.
So like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I feel like if when I put out my first track, if I didn't get as good as feedback as I did, I probably would have, took it a little slower.
Right.
Yeah. But when I put this shit out, people would tell me they was fucking with it. So I mean, I put out another one, and then I put out it was a pound cake. It was a pound cake remix.
I remember that one. Oh my god!
For some reason, like everybody in school was like really fucking with that. Like I remember Grab Bash. We were going to Grab Bash, and
you were
like
blasting
all the buses were like listening to Pound Cake remix. And I was like,
so how did that feel? That must have been real humbling.
It was dope. It was real humbling. I used to be a little bit shy. You feel me? So
I remember that.
Yeah, I never did too well with that.
You was shy?
Yeah, I was a little bit shy. I was very outspoken. I'm always like, I'm very energetic.
You were like class clown. I remember that.
I'm always cracking a joke. I was talking shit. You feel me, in class, especially. But once you play my music, I'm like, yo, like.
Oh, you turn into one of those.
Okay, we can relate to that.
So you like it?
It's just, it's an artist thing. It's just an artist.
Yo, I swear it is. Every artist, like anytime I play their shit, they'll tell you to turn it off.
Yeah.
Or just like, yo, stop, please.
Well, it's essentially like,
or what song you should play. You should play this song.
Oh yeah, bro, don't like that
your
one.
song is playing.
well, because it's like when we watch ourselves back on camera.
On camera, it's like, and hearing your voice, like, oh man, it hits and sounding.
You're like, I sound like that.
Yeah.
I guess from an artist's perspective, is they know what they made.
Right.
I'm sure you probably hear some spots and you just be like, damn, if I added that ad-lib right there.
So my question to you is, you've been in the game for a little while now.
Yeah.
You were rapping in high school. You had the clout, right? Which is great.
Definitely.
But how did you, as an 18-year-old, a 19-year-old, 20-year-old, ego is a very big thing. Taleb, shout out to Taleb. He was
Shout out to Zoe.
Sir.
How did you deal with that clout? How did you retain Dayu? How did you retain yourself? And by also, how did you deflect your ego in that whole thing?
Yeah, Dayu. I mean,
Dayu
though.
But Dayu, okay.
Man, how did I not let it affect
you?
My ego?
Yeah.
And
not be like, I'm this guy.
I feel like it has, when it comes down to things like that, it has a lot to do with what kind of person you are. You get me? So one thing I've noticed is that like people that are not really too humble, the slightest thing will just spark them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
that's a really good take.
If you're not grounded, like you'll do the smallest shit and you'll come out here like just like shouting it out, acting like it's the biggest thing. You know what I'm saying? And if you actually are like, well, like you really have a grasp of what's going on.
Yeah.
You'll know, like, certain things, they're accomplishments, but it's like, it's nothing crazy, bro.
Yeah.
You're like,
it's a stepping stone.
People are messing with my tracks, but bro, there's somebody that's 16 out here, like, really doing it, much more than you are.
And my thing is like, it's ego for me is like such a big thing. Because I feel like a lot of people, especially in the rap industry, I'm sure you can say that they say, oh, I have the clout. Oh, I have the juice. Well, I'm this, I'm that. And I've seen, we've seen these careers of people, SoundCloud rappers, explode. And then just as they explode, they meteoric, So I feel like you've had to focus more on like, creating that music that stays with you, not just because bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. When you dropped I Work, listen, I've recently got into rap. I'm recently now getting into the, the rap. So, you know me, dude. I freaking had the long hair and the bangs. Like, shut up, mom, you don't get me. Like,
I had to shake the phone.
My Chemical Romance.
The My Chemical Romance guy.
First of all, I was listening to them on Monday. It was a 10-year anniversary for their album. But anyways, that's not the point. But, now I'm getting into music and, like different kinds of music that's not like grunge and makes you like hate your mom. So basically, I basically have, I remember you picking up your track. I remember listening in the era. It was like 2014, 15, 16. I know a few viewers are like roll their eyes, but I'm expanding my taste. I'm getting older.
He's trying. Yeah.
So I remember listening to Kid Cudi. I remember listening. I love Kid Cudi, and I remember listening to Mac, obviously.
That's really my top 5 right there.
Oh, dude, it's amazing.
Definitely.
And I remember just like picking up all these artists, and then I remember I was like, Dayu, and I remember looking, and it's funny. You were not on like my like. It wasn't that someone said, "Oh, go check out." It was you on my like mix on Spotify, and I was like, "All right, I'm gonna check them out." And I remember,
okay.
I remember you were on, so you were because I was listening to Puya, and I don't know if you know this, but you're grouped in a lot of local.
Yeah.
So I'm listening to
the
Puya,
algorithms do that,
which I love.
Yeah,
Puya is great.
Puya,
Fat Nick, all these people, and then I go, oh, this guy. And then I remember seeing and I was like, this is Dayu. I was like, I went to high school, dude. And then hearing I Work, it was crazy because I remember there was this moment where I was just like vibing and like just typing away, doing whatever. And I was like, I Work. And I was like, I'm listening to the song again. This is crazy. And it's like seeing how we all have progressed is a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah,
but,
it is.
But again, it's like you said, man, I'm going to remember that moment that you said, people that aren't confident, anything will just trigger them.
You get triggered.
You know what I mean?
Miami Drivers.
Oh, crap.
Miami Drivers.
Miami Drivers.
And it's good that you keep a really level-headed
Yes.
ego to yourself, especially because you right now you just here, you just chilling, vibing, but your music's up there, man. You really good, man. You're really good.
I appreciate that.
And it's good because what that shows is that you identify the reason as to why it's important to stay humble in any walk in life. Because as quick as you go up, just as quick as it can crumble
Definitely,
down,
man,
and karma always comes back. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I don't know if you've seen. I don't know if you see the pretty much
like the Lils of the era.
The Lils of the era. And shouts out to Lils, man.
No, but you've seen. I was just watching a video about them. How quickly they were like,
Talking about mumble rap.
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say right now. Smoke Perp, guys. I don't know if you were checking his.
He's lost his mind. Have you seen his last?
No, listen. Okay. That is for a segment.
I got a motherfucking boner.
Yo, listen, dude. His first album, and I don't want to say to demean him, but dude, his first week was 5K sales.
Oh,
Taylor Swift this week did 750,000.
Yo, but no one compares to Taylor.
Except for me. Continue.
Well, listen.
I think Drake or Jay-Z is the only one who could probably get up there.
But my thing is like, how do you veer away from? I mean, obviously your lyrics aren't like, and I go to, so obviously you're not producing any of that.
Not the basic shit.
But you're. How do you look at that as a motto of this is what I don't want to do? I don't want to go down this road of, you have this crazy clout and then all of a sudden, it's crazy because it's like there's fans and then there are people who are supporters.
Yeah.
Fans, oh great. Oh dude, you're sick, bro. Hey, can you buy my album? Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I got to buy croquetas. I gotta buy croquetas. I gotta go pay my Sun Pass.
If you're in the 305.
Sorry.
Those are two definitely big.
Right. Well, yeah,
that bill rises, bro.
Well, yeah, exactly. So it's like there are your fans, but then there are your supporters. But I feel like you have a solid support group. Like you have a solid group of people that are like, I'm gonna ride for Dayu no matter what. I'm sorry, in my brain you were Dayu. Not that I'm trying to disrespect you,
man,
because how I read it was, Dayu. I've read it.
I'm not gonna lie, it's not like when you see it spelled out, it's not the easiest.
Well, I love it because I've always said you remind me of like Made in Tokyo, and when people read his name,
you're the only person that's told me that before.
Bro, because I hear it.
The fact that you're telling me that again,
I hear it, bro.
So in sound wise,
no, not that you look like him. No. But I'm saying like sound-wise, I've heard like
much more handsome.
Oh yeah, no, I'm saying you're beautiful. We'll talk about that off camera.
Okay, all right, Jonan putting in.
No, dude, but no, man, I really have thought about moments where like where there is these moments where you have the we had that moment where I'm doing something and it's snapping and like. What was that moment that you had that you said, I'm doing something? And was it the bus moment where you said, I'm doing something and now it's starting to really snap?
Man, there's this, I took a college course. You know, in college when you like fail class, they make you take like this.
Yes.
this like,
I know. Oh,
Yeah,
trust me, I know.
Jeff and I know.
Yeah,
bro.
like a
yeah, we've
review.
been
I mean,
there,
it's
done
like-
that.
It is. It's type. It is.
We're not dumb. It's just the
but
school
it has
system
like
dumb.
it's very psychological.
They're like, this
for
is
some
why-
reason they think that you were going through like a life crisis or some
like,
shit.
they're
And that's
like,
why
yo,
you failed the
bro.
class.
It's
So
like-
they-
I
they're like,
didn't
look,
try.
guys, like so. One very very important thing, bro. Sometimes I like to tell myself that was the main reason why I was sitting in that room. You know what I'm saying? Was big. I can't remember the name of the class, bro.
Just like
But it
college
was
class
throwback.
or-
We're old.
I think
we're
I
old.
was,
exactly. World readiness.
I forgot what it was, bro. But it was literally an elect. It was like a college
I know what you're
elective that
talking
you
about.
have to take
I know what
after
you're
you
talking
fail
about.
class.
Yes.
Like you fail. It was
Like an
yes,
intensive.
yes.
Oh, no,
It's
not an intensive.
It's
Like
a remedial something.
It's like a 101
Yeah,
shit.
it was
almost like
something
an
like that.
intensive.
It was
It's like-
something
I
like
did
that.
that for math.
It was something like that.
bro, I do that
And
like
the
3 times.
professor, what the professor was talking about, the lesson of the day, it was literally called flow. There's something called flow. Like
Oh shit.
flow is when you're doing something that you love, whether it's music, dancing, and then you see that you're actually doing it like
For real.
you're doing it at a certain level, and
Yeah.
it's even shocking you. So your heart started beating fast, and you're like, "Holy shit, I'm doing this shit." So like when I started to feel that, I was like,
Like,
yo,
this the flow.
This the flow right here. I'm
This
like,
the
yo,
flow.
what the fuck? Like I'm making the shit, and like as excited as you get, like when you hear a new Drake track, you're like, nigga, this shit's going crazy.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
yes.
I'm writing the shit, you feel me? I'm like writing the shit, and I'm like, damn, bro, like this is going crazy. Like, what the fuck? So that's
Just there, silent,
that's
just
yeah.
like, banger,
So
bro.
you kind of fall in love with that. You kind of fall in love with that.
Right.
That's what kind of makes it addicting, and you just continue to do it over and over.
Right, that's like
and
how
over
I am
again.
with Twitter. I'm like, this is a banger right now.
Exactly.
I'm like, this is
Yeah,
it.
you're in the flow.
Oh,
You
exactly.
be firing off
Now-
on the tweets.
Yeah,
bro,
For real.
Now speaking off of tweets and people's opinions,
Exactly.
we got some questions for you, Dayu. Well, not
Great
from
segue.
us, but it's
Wow.
yes
Look
sir,
at
yes
that,
sir.
man.
man.
Okay.
You know, so we asked the followers what kind of questions do they have for Mr. Dayu, and we've got a
Okay.
few.
All
Now, you know me, I want to just jump into the best one out of you. You know, I want to get okay.
I'm
so
ready. I'm ready for this.
we gonna
I'm
get
ready,
into
I'm ready.
this question
I'm
right
ready.
here, right now, from Amanda Morales, who we
Shout out to
all went to high school,
Amanda.
so shout out to her.
Shout
Y'all
out,
know,
man.
all right.
That's the homie.
All right. So this question. Dayu needs to describe his ideal woman.
But give me that one more time.
What does he
Give me that.
look for in a woman? A real woman.
man.
Dime. The
Or,
You ever heard of the Glock 3000? Nah.
Wait. Well now.
I mean, Jeff and I off camera. I mean,
Whoa, whoa,
I
Jeff and I off camera.
We got kids on this podcast.
Yeah.
We got kids on this podcast.
Time out.
Nah, but
His family's gonna see this. His family's gonna see this, guys.
No, your family. I'm
yeah.
gonna hide it from mine.
Our family.
Bro,
It could be
time-
like, yo, ¿qué pasa con Johnny? Yo, I don't know.
Bro, every time my family sees this, they're like, "This is my." My mom's like, "This is my boy," and my dad's like, "This is my boy." You know what I'm saying? Like, they have these moments where they're like, "This is what we allow." So listen, what is your ideal girl? And do not say Glock 3000 because that is.
Let's get
not-
into the technicals,
Yes.
my boy.
Let's go.
Intelligence, bro. Intelligence, man.
Oh, yes.
That's
Key.
Oh, yes.
I'm
It's
sorry,
a very
it-
rare thing.
It's I was about to say
So
that.
it's
Yeah, I don't want to
it
sound
is-
offensive.
Okay, listen. You've just given me the Dayu humble answer. Now we got to go to the Miami answer.
I like
You got to
this
give
guy.
me.
Man, assets. We talking about assets. We talking about assets.
That's what we're talking about.
We talking about assets.
Yes.
Yes, yes. In a professional sense, of course.
I think I
In
give
a
you that.
professional
What is-
sense.
What is a hard? You see this in a girl and you go, "I am so sorry, Lord." No, this is not. This is this. What you see that and you go, "I'm sorry."
You tackle her on spot.
I gotta jump.
Yeah.
ASAP.
I gotta jump on it or I gotta jump.
No,
ship?
jump
no,
on
no.
it. No, don't
I
jump
need
ship now.
to jump
Don't jump
on
ship
it.
now.
Like,
But if somebody tries to press you on her, you gotta throw him off ship. That type. That type of baddie.
One thing I really like in a woman, man, is just a woman that knows like
What she wants.
like
Oh, that's
what
rare.
fits her well. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting. Oh,
Like,
are you talking about clothing or her
like
life?
clothing wise?
Okay.
yes.
She gotta like be rocking something.
eye
that's,
for
like,
fashion.
like hugging her body. And then you know what's funny? It don't even gotta be tight. Like a lot
be
of
the
people
drip type
think
shit.
a lot of people think that like women dressing sexy has to be like
As that-
tight
you
and
know,
that their
and-
ass is showing.
exactly.
Or, like, their titties. Like I mean, nah, maybe she's rocking like. You know, maybe some loose jeans with like a top that's showing her
I'm
figure.
a,
Stop that.
like
Stop it.
personally,
Oh, dude, yes.
what makes me weak in a woman is when she dresses in like a business sense, like
my
a
nigga be
business
weak.
casual type.
Jeff, I have a website for you, cougarsmeet.com. Go to Blue Martini. Go to Blue Martini.
When COVID is over.
We used to go there
Wear your
before
mask.
COVID, not gonna lie.
Yes, no. When go to Blue Martini on any day, bro, you'll see 35 divorcees, bro.
Just a professional.
Yeah.
I would show up just to watch from the bar and just be like, look at this guy.
No.
Johnny
They will come on with their full pantsuit from work. You're like, is that a
I
blazer?
just really like that. With the blazer and the
Well,
little and the
Jeff.
You're like, yo,
this is-
unbutton that real slow for me.
Yeah. You're like, listen. I know you got a mortgage, but like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do a little bit of split that assets. You know what I'm saying?
Jeff, holiday season's around the corner. You need that sugar mama. You
That's
feel
what
me?
I'm saying.
Yeah, man.
Bro, I be
Hey, it's
getting
getting expensive.
Yo,
man.
I be getting hit up with some. Shout out to Sugar Moms. I be getting hit up with some.
I need that new
crazy ones.
Xbox.
Bro.
I need a new Xbox. Yo, my car payment is.
Bro, I'm
Car
about,
payments too.
I'm about to act up right now on this podcast, bro.
Let's get it.
I be getting hit up with some Sugar Moms and daddies. I'm like,
Oh. I wish I had a rewind button on here
I
for that
say,
shit.
I say, listen, bro.
Pause.
Listen to me, guys. That Xbox ain't going by itself. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa!
Wait, yo, hold up.
What is going on?
That
You
studio.
said daddies though. They're really.
Yo, you made Henry take off his headset.
he
You
said-
made
he said-
Henry
he said
take off his
I'm done.
headset.
Headset off.
He
right
said,
here.
that's enough. That's
I'll
enough.
take the headset
He
off.
said the roots are done for tonight. That's a wrap,
He
baby.
said sugar mama.
No, but you guys are acting. You guys are acting like I'm saying something crazy. All right. I always just drop. I literally, and I'm not joking. I did this week with 3 of them. I put my cash.
Who?
Well, there's one. One was a man. 2 were women.
Hey, bro.
But
Come on, man.
you're not.
Come on. And folks, there you have it, our 21-minute podcast. You know?
What I'm saying is this: look, Smoke. Put
Yo.
your.
Bro, oh, this is gonna be a trailer moment,
Listen.
and we're gonna flame Jordan for this
What
one.
I'm saying is, listen, I need to pay things, and
I feel that.
we're not signed yet. Shout out to J-Ray, but they haven't sponsored us yet.
And
Listen,
Appleton.
And
Appleton.
Appleton.
And
Listen,
Appleton.
listen, yeah.
Listen,
we don't got the
I said
listen.
Ableton, like
Die
the
you.
fucking software.
Yeah.
We got the
Ableton. Not
Appleton?
the
Shout out-
engineering, not the engineering software.
Listen, my
Appleton.
look. What I'm saying is this: I always just drop my Cash App, and then sometimes they're like, "No PayPal." I said no. Now, I might act up for that Xbox. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a lot of bread.
It's a lot.
I got a student loan,
The stimulus
so
package don't cover. it.
listen. If I need to drop my Cash App, and then Juanito right here needs to say, "Yo, Baba, look, send me a picture of you crushing Doritos with your feet," I'm gonna say,
Okay.
"Slide me that cool 100 right now,
As
and I will."
That was
get
way
you-
too specific.
Look at
Like,
this.
No.
Has
The
it
thing
happened
is,
he said, "Send me a picture of you crushing Doritos with your feet."
you know what's the
Like,
scary
what is
part? though?
going
But
on?
the real scary part is he's brought this up at least 2 other times.
That's
before.
not the point here, Smoke. The point is,
I want to know what your fascination with
I
feet
have
and
dreams.
Doritos.
I have dreams. Okay, it's about that flow. It's about that flow.
what's going on this show at this point,
It's-
bro?
it's
Like,
about the flow.
What the hell happened here, bro?
Okay. Besides the flow. Besides the flow.
Oh,
Sick,
no,
bro.
that's not the flow.
No,
that
that
he
is
was
not the
talking
flow.
about.
Bringing it back to Dayu because this is not about.
Yes, bring it
This
back.
is not
My
about.
bad.
This is not about my
Sorry, bro,
plight.
the board.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm trying to get you studio time. I'm trying to buy
Oh.
you studio time.
Yeah.
I'm trying to fund the next mixtape. The point is this. Look.
Credits to Jonah.
Thank you. Listen, put me on the credits at the end. But listen. Yeah. You're like, Jeff is like, why did we get all these months of studio time paid off? I'm like, Jeff, don't worry about it, bro.
Don't worry about yeah, hey, his feet all sore and fungusy and
Is
shit.
that- do I smell
Nacho cheese,
Nacho
Cool
cheese,
Ranch,
yeah.
fragments.
Is that spicy chili? I'm like, Jeff, please, let's just get this episode.
Spicy.
Yeah. John, you're drinking a lot on this episode.
Why you got this many Doritos back?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
You know, he had BJ's every weekend for this shit.
Yeah. We grinding for this space. No, but bring it. I'm sorry. I just had a war flashback. So anyways,
back to you.
back to you, Dayu. So you see a girl, and my thing is dope style.
Style, man.
That is my bro. If a girl has but also a big turnoff if they have horrible style. Like,
Oh yeah, big turn
bro,
off.
I'm
Fuck
like,
that.
why are you
Like
wearing?
she's showing up with like a
Like,
baby shirt.
like you
with,
don't even drop it back
sweatpants
home.
and
She gotta
some
take the
flip-flops.
Uber, and you act like your car broke down.
Oh no, I'm saying,
Yeah, and I feel like it's just a little weird to like tell another adult like how they should dress. Like, oh, like
Because
I don't think you should wear.
you gotta
this,
just keep it to yourself
You
and just
know,
be like-
yeah, this is what it is. Yeah.
She's gonna be like, yo, do you like this
Count to
outfit?
that, man.
It is
I
what
feel
it
you,
is.
bro.
And
I feel you.
And so in terms of intelligence, what stimulates stimulates you when you're speaking to someone like intelligence wise. Like
smart.
I mean, I think anybody
Right,
that's
book smart,
smart,
street
I think anybody that's more or less, I mean, has some type of intelligence can carry a conversation.
And common
and
sense.
not just that, in common sense.
Yeah.
And also like,
so not the typical Miami. Oh
Yeah.
my God, bro! Like my wife.
That's why
likes
you
it.
be
Yeah,
traveling
and
and shit. I see you, Dayu. That makes sense now.
Like vocabulary is vocabulary. This is what's trying to get me in trouble, man. Hey, but yeah, man, vocabulary too, bro. Vocabulary
Yes,
too.
yes. So people in Miami,
lots to do with that.
I had someone email me once, and they said you need to do. I had a viewer email us and say we need to do this more better, and I said, excuse.
Who said that?
No, not us.
Oh, okay.
But at the station, and they were like, and I said, No, I love you guys that watching, man. No. Shout out to us, except for that one person that disliked us, but whatever. It's all good, baby.
It happens, man.
Speaking of dislikes, and I really wanted to segue this into that. How do you deal with haters? How do you, because there's always a little person or whatever person
Trying to
is.
hate on
yeah,
Dayu.
always.
Shine,
You know,
man.
always.
You put out the best track.
Dayu's been shining since we was still in high school,
were
man.
shining
Since
before-
the puberty days, man.
You sounded like an adult when we were like, I was like, excuse me, relax here. No, but my thing is, how do you deal with those people? Because there's always someone that's gonna say, there's always Bryson or Skyler.
Bryson.
They're like,
Where
oh,
you
well,
pulling these names from, bro?
listen, bro. I've had a lot of rough times with those sugar daddies.
Whoa!
Listen. So my thing is this. Dayu's manager, his family is going, we don't like this guy. This guy's crazy. Well, listen, I can promote the next album, bro. Let me know. I got some extra funds coming in a few days.
Team is hiring. You know your man. Yo, look at G.
Gene said, I'm out. But listen. Yeah, you said I'm going home. But listen, I got you on the Uber though. I got a little extra cash.
Oh, that's dirty money. That's dirty money, literally.
There's Doritos on them.
That's
but
Dorito
not-
money.
Bro, Doritos needs to, I'm gonna start bringing the Doritos back to every episode
That's
after
that
this.
toenail money,
Bro.
man.
What? Hey, listen. What the fuck is You're like, bro,
You're
this
stressing my boy out. My boy just pulled out a drink.
Pull a whole nother drink out. He
Stressing
said,
my nigga out. He said, I can't
G,
take
man.
no more of this shit.
Gelato Scope having to deal with all craziness, man.
Bro,
how did we get
catching
into
them
this? Yo,
flicks?
let's
Shout
get
out to
out of this
him, man.
conversation.
but that's the beautiful moment of
Let's-
podcasting.
you know,
It's organic.
What's more beautiful is the next questions that we got
Thank
for
you.
Dayel, man.
Please.
Because this shit went crazy,
Wait,
crazy, man.
pause on that 1 second. How do you deal with the haters? Because
Oh,
Real quick,
yeah.
Nah,
See, we spiral so damn quick.
You just pay them no mind. They ain't paying you nothing, bro. You pay them nothing. You feel me?
I like
mean,
that.
the haters
I like
not
that.
paying you nothing,
I
so
like
you
that.
pay them
Because
nothing.
there's always someone who's gonna think, oh, I can do this better. Okay,
Nah,
then do
nah,
it.
nah.
Do
Go
it.
to
Let me
studio.
see.
Do it.
You
Go
got
ahead.
your own style. Once
Yeah,
you're authentic,
yeah.
you're in the clear because
Yeah,
nobody
yeah,
can
yeah.
copy you or none of that.
Right.
You're just you.
Let's finish these questions
man.
real quick.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
All right,
Fuck them
next
haters.
question. You know, we got quite a few questions, so I'm just kind of jump around, give each person
Okay,
a chance.
okay.
Okay, so this one is from Marco, the elite personal trainer. He asked, "How is your work ethic?"
How is my work ethic? Man, I would like to say that my work ethic is decent. It's not where I would want it to be. Not like there's a lot of times where I find myself like chilling, and I'm like, yo, I know you shouldn't be
Take a little
chilling.
break, yeah.
You feel me?
Guilty. You'd be like, damn, I should be in the booth.
But I would like to say my work ethic is chilling, but a little bit obsessive, bro. Like I'm very obsessive.
And that's
over
okay, yeah.
Everything I do.
That's
your craft.
very
That's
obsessive.
your
Artist.
craft. Yeah.
I won't stop listening to my notes all day. Like when I say notes, like artists these days, we put our unreleased tracks in our notes. That's the easiest way to load
Really?
it on the iPhone. Yeah, on the iPhone. So I'm always like, if I'm driving around, like I'm like, you probably will like be like, yo, could you play like another artist that's not yourself? Because I'm always bumping myself.
Really?
Because this is it. That's you
All
studying.
unreleased shit. All my unreleased.
That's
shit.
interesting.
I'm just,
No, that's
really-
weird to me because when
Yeah.
I work with artists, like a lot of them don't want to hear the shit after they've dropped.
that's not good. That's
They're
not
shy,
that's
like
not
Nael
a-
said,
that's
it's
not a
that
good
being
nah.
shy.
Yeah, I mean, when you're alone and shit, you should be able to bump your shit.
That's what I've always thought, right? Like you should
that's
be proud of your
very.
own
You should be
music.
proud of your
If
own
you don't
music.
rock with
Yeah.
it, why would other people
Yeah.
rock with it?
Well,
It's
but
very important.
one question that I have for you, stemming on that, is how do you separate the you from the track and just listen to it objectively and say, okay, I'm listening to it from.
Oh yeah,
A
that's
viewer
good question.
standpoint,
That's
like
a
how
good
we watch our
question.
show, pretty much.
That's a
It's
good
hard.
question, man. I mean, you just got to keep it realistic, bro. I mean,
Because you know, sometimes when you hear yourself, you're like, oh, that was really funny. Or you'll be like, oh, that was really bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, bro, I think if you just gotta kind of know the staple of what a track is, like
Right.
what a hot track is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
What's gonna make it hot? Is it the sound? Is it the vibe? Is it the beat? Sometimes it's just the beat, not even the artist.
No,
It's
deadass.
the beat. You gotta
Not
find
wrong.
a staple. You can't just tell yourself, oh yeah, this is hot. Like, you
Right.
gotta,
Yeah.
You gotta,
But
you gotta be like, what? Damn, like, what's making?
And
this
I've always felt like you have on the obsessive note, you have a very tight grip on your music, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a rapper that I like. I people are gonna flame me for it, but I like Nav. I love Nav. I think he's great.
Boy.
I think,
He has his own- I don't listen to him, but
but
yeah,
you could tell that
I
dude
can't hate.
is very,
Nav
it's
cool,
very,
Nav cool.
Yeah.
but you could tell that he's very into, like, he produces. He's like, this is what I want to put out. Like his projects, love him or hate him, you could tell that that's
him, it's
him.
Oh no, it's him. Nav has a very peculiar.
That
song,
is
like,
true.
You know.
Yes,
That is true.
And you can hear the Nav track. You know what I mean? And my thing is, like, I feel like you have a tight grip on you. Like there's no one writing your music for you. I feel like that.
yeah.
You know Ghostwriters, right?
Yeah,
No.
I don't know.
Okay,
That he was a full authentic
yeah.
man.
And
And I
I-
like that.
My bad,
That's
my
what
bad
I'm
to cut
talking
you
about.
off.
No,
Real
no,
quick,
no.
since we're on writing, you write all your stuff. Like
Everything,
you write
everything,
you,
everything.
Like everything you dropped is written.
Everything. I probably write a couple of tracks for some people you may know, maybe.
Jay, you in the cut. Jay, he coming for everything, man. He coming for everything.
So you, like, when you create a track and you're in this creative process, do you have we kind of have a little ritual that we do, all of us. What is your ritual that you kind of do when you say, okay, I'm going to go to the studio and I'm going to put out solid whatever, X amount of tracks?
Oh yeah, no, very serious ritual. I mean, I smoke marijuana.
Okay.
Like, I fucking,
Okay, I mean it's at this point.
I roll something
it's a
up, bro.
norm.
And I'm like,
But at
you
this,
feel me?
but at this point in history, it's more of a confusing spice than it is a drug. So you can just freely say, weed.
facts,
Yeah,
facts,
yeah.
I like that.
facts. It's
I
like
like that.
drinking a beer.
And Smokey will like that for sure.
Yeah. Well, his name is Smokey for a reason.
Yeah.
So you smoke, and then what is the next step?
No, I was just kidding. I mean, weed
Helps.
sometimes it helps.
Yes,
you
yes.
You feel me? But I feel like it's just solidarity. Just being alone.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So you don't like to be like piped up.
Nah, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I've written plenty of tracks in the studio with all my homies there, but my best music is written alone.
That's
So,
awesome.
No, that's
That's
actually
actually pretty-
rare.
yeah.
Because anytime I've been in the studio when I'm working with like an artist or whatever, and then they always come with a posse.
Oh,
of,
that sounds annoying.
3, 4. Sometimes they come with 8. It's like. yo,
And then
what the
mad
fuck?
girls that they obviously pay for them to be there.
No, sometimes come no girls. So it's just a straight sausage.
Oh,
fest.
it's great.
It's
It's
a
a bunch
glizzy
of guys.
fest.
Yeah.
Paid for them to be there.
So you
I
just
mean,
sit here
my
like, all right,
gosh.
so which one of you are the rappers? All right, you. Why are they all here then?
Yeah,
So
right.
you're not like that.
It's glizzy.
It's glizzy
Cocktoberfest.
Hey.
Yo, you scared me about Glizzy.
I was like, wait a minute. I was like, we're talking about Glizzy or Glizzy, bro?
Glizzy McGuire.
Yeah, no, because recently, Glizzy got upgraded to a new term now.
Yeah. Well, you can't get caught lacking with the wrong Glizzy, bro. If you need a Glizzy, you gotta.
Yo, no, all right. So we're gonna go to the next topic. We're gonna go.
Yo, hey, y'all look out for my nigga Jonah. He gonna put out the hangout on how to eat a glizzy. You gotta put it down. You saw that? He said you gotta hold it like this too. You gotta hold
he
it
did
this
not just
and
say
put it down low like this.
He did not just say that,
You know what I'm
bro.
saying? Hey, listen, bro.
Yo.
Listen. I love all walks of life. But,
Whoa, not that one.
I am a heterosexual, but I am an ambassador for every single
For the
walk of life.
LGBTQ.
Yes. I'm an ally.
Yo,
And listen.
I don't
if
know how to
someone-
get into this
and
shit.
if someone,
nah.
wait,
This is some shit. No, continue, bro.
Listen, if someone, if
some
someone
shit
in
right
an
now.
ally, I got you, bro. We'll meet right there. I want the smoke, bro. Let's go. I'm McGregor your ass, bro, because I love the
Hey,
LGBT
shout out to
community.
McGregor. He retired for the 3rd time.
No, he's back, bro. He came back. He came back ready.
Fuck off, bro.
He just came back. But listen. We need to talk about these questions because the show
Yeah,
is
let's
about
get to it.
the show should
It's
not
back.
be
Hey.
show should not be a glizzy tutorial.
No, this side of the roots and that side does not condone the Glizzy.
This is
I
a.
wish I got something in my cup, man. I still got something in my cup. Hell yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, let's do it.
Let's get.
We trying to finish.
Okay.
We trying to finish this interview.
Okay.
I hear that.
All right, I gotta keep getting to these questions, man. People really love you, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so
It's
this one is,
appreciated, man. It's very appreciated.
Okay, this is a nice
great to have
lighthearted
an
one to
artist.
sidetrack off of that last topic. Okay. This is from
Sorry.
Juan Ben 100.
okay.
How is that you so fresh?
How is that you so fresh?
And that ties into your woman question as well.
Yeah,
I mean, Dayu is fresh. I mean, by just being Dayu, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So authenticity.
Yes.
Yeah. Sometimes my friends spell my name sometimes just to abbreviate it DIEU, like Dayu, and it's like
That's cool.
damn, I was like damn, that's actually
That's
cool.
pretty,
Like
yeah.
Dayu, like I mean,
That's cool.
bro, being fresh, bro. A lot of people think that like being fresh is like it's not just fashion because not everybody has money. I've seen some dudes, bro, that that maybe they're not just the freshest for some chicks. That maybe they're not just they don't got the designer on, but they still the way they carry themselves is fresh.
Right.
Yeah, it's about the swag, and that's where the term swag comes from. How you walk,
how you talk, how you carry yourself. That's what's fresh.
Yes,
exactly. Like, I've seen a lot of dudes also that got the freshest shit on, and they
can't rock it. It's a waste of money. It's a waste of money.
You lame. So fresh is from within, bro. You can't buy.
That was a good one. That was a great answer.
Definitely can't buy fresh.
I like how he answers this shit.
Can't buy fresh at all.
Listen. But also, let me ask you a quick question.
Okay.
Skincare? What do you do? Your skin is impeccable. I'm sorry.
Nah, I mean,
yo, Jonan, are you trying to flirt?
Listen, Jonan. Listen, black don't crack. No matter what walking life you're in, black don't crack.
I'm a Puerto Rican dude. I'm like 5'7", bro. I'd be like boom, boom, boom. You know, I'm crazy. I don't know, bro. Sometimes my skin be a little crazy. You know, I don't like that. Cause I'm just saying, bro. It's that Miami weather. It's the lack of perreo. Everything's closed. Like,
oh my god,
it's taking its toll. It's definitely taking its
toll.
Yeah.
For sure. I'm mentally more unstable than I've ever been, but it's great. It's great.
That's where this podcast comes in. We all have a time to come out of our houses and kind of like socialize.
Right.
You know what I mean?
All right, let's do next question.
So next one. This one is from Lolo the Don.
Oh, I like that name. Great. Shout out to you, Lolo.
That's the bro. Shout out my bro, man. Shout out my bro Lori in New York.
He's in New York. Oh, okay. Well, he asked.
Real bro too.
Oh,
so like blood?
So this is
my blood brother. Yeah.
Oh,
so that he really wants to know this answer right here
definitely.
of when is the next album
please
coming,
man,
and what is your
album?
What is your thought process while you're making one as well?
Are you allowed to disclose that? Are you allowed to?
Yeah, I could disclose that. I mean, I want to say album talk is probably 2021.
Good.
Album talk.
That's good.
That's
2021.
Everything's going on. That's a good
one.
I mean, I haven't put out like my debut even project yet. My debut mixtape.
Wow.
You haven't dropped an
I mean,
EP?
I put out a playlist.
Because even your videos look like high quality.
I haven't even put out like my official like mixtape yet. I mean, when I initially put all my shit out on all streaming platforms, we put out a playlist. Me and my manager Dane. Shout out my manager Dane.
Hey, shout out to Dane. Give him a little.
Shout out my manager Dane.
Give him the right way.
We actually put out a playlist of all my most like my hottest shit that was on SoundCloud. We decided to put it out on all streaming platforms along with some new tracks.
Did you remaster it?
That was like back in like 2017. Yeah.
How many songs on?
Yeah, we remastered it, and it was about like 16 tracks. But, that playlist is actually not up no more. Yeah, it's not up no more. But you could get all that on SoundCloud though. Okay. Everything's on SoundCloud. It's for some reason it's just it just didn't work out. We switched distribution companies.
I get that. Okay, so
a lot of back end shit.
I know how that goes.
But as for future projects, man, album in 2021. Definitely got a project coming out in the fall. I mean, it could be about 5 to 6.
I like that.
Tracks.
What kind of genre is it gonna be? Is it gonna be a little bit of a mix, a little R&B, a little?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Yeah, it's gonna have a little like cause
you gotta see.
You know they call me die. You all that type of smooth.
I'm probably not gonna do too much like R&B singing. But you know these days, man, everybody's melodizing, bro. Everybody's melodizing these days in hip hop.
I like hardcore music personally. I like authentic hardcore tracks.
Tell me when was the last time you heard like aside from like a good Drake track, Drake is really the only dude that's like rapping,
right.
That can make a rap song that's popping.
Right. Yes.
That's not like like on some melody, like mumble rap shit.
So like some real rap shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm the early 2010s.
Davies for me, bro.
Well, I mean,
Davies. He's right. Davies.
And I'm not talking about like boom bap, like boom bam, like yo. Once again, my friend, like none of that. I'm talking about like
some real great.
Just rapping.
You're right. Davies.
Yeah,
Davies is the last.
Yeah. Davies. But I'm not saying because this is a bunch of artists that still rap. But I'm talking about popping like on Billboard. Like when was the last time you seen like a rap track like on Billboard?
Right.
You feel me?
It's been a long time.
Like an actual the last time I would say, but it's hard for me because I have a bit of a love-hate with J. Cole.
Okay.
Because when he released KOD in 2017, I'm a history buff, so I can like.
Okay.
I feel like I love J. Cole. Like I think he's lyrically one of the best. He paints a picture, great adjectives, but
he's the rapper for your mind.
But there's a time where, like, for example, like there's sometimes where I'm just like, I'm not gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna go listen to J. Cole. Like I'm like, I want to listen to something that's a little bit more
more hype, a little more mainstream.
But even then, KOD didn't really like chart that way, So
it charted, bro.
Did it really? In 1985
there was like 2 or
charted.
3 songs.
1985.
If you watch basketball during that season, they literally played his song every game.
I feel like there's a thing like for me it's like, but I feel like you are a very very much mixing around your music, because I feel like there's times where you have songs where you're okay, you know, I'm gonna make a track that's hype. I'm gonna do this, but then you're also like, I'm gonna take a track where I'm just gonna talk about me, my struggles.
Yeah, definitely.
And is the mixtape gonna have a little bit of that?
Yeah, I'll probably have like,
or EP.
I'll probably have like 3. I'm gonna balance it out.
Good.
I'm gonna balance it out.
Yeah.
You know,
And
some melodies, you know, a lot of hip hop, you know, bars.
And
I'm very big on words.
Yeah,
words,
yeah, and I like that because there's
wordplay on my music.
I have a one quick question, and I thought of this, and this is a burning question.
Get it, all right.
It was you know, there was as an artist now who's on the rise. You're starting. You're not starting, but you're moving up the ladder.
Going.
How has the coronavirus affected you, and how have you maintained that solid support group? Because fan base, support group, supporters are what you want. Fans obviously are fans.
How has coronavirus affected me, man? I think it's affected everybody.
I've seen you out in LA though. I mean, I know you be
I want to get to that too.
yeah.
I want to like finish these and then I want to get to like
coronavirus. LA was dope too. I mean, coronavirus is affecting everybody negatively.
You can't play a show.
Yeah, you can't really do
venues. And
you can't really do any venues. You can't really this is just a lot you can't do. I mean,
just record.
we were supposed to been by now would have had my studio opened up by now.
Oof.
But, I mean,
Okay,
shit
yeah,
slowed down a lot.
right.
I mean, but we got the location, so we still moving forward on it.
Good.
But you know, it's just what it is, bro. Not just for me, but for everybody. Everybody got slowed down. But there's a lot of positive sides to it as well, man. Like when it comes down to it, I feel like everybody really has time. Everybody got the time to sit down and reassess, like you know, focus,
get themselves together.
Definitely.
collect
Exactly.
yourself a little bit,
And that's
you get
important.
me? So yeah, and like even the idea of putting out the project, like that happened through just, you know, being at the crib. I'm just like, damn, bro, like, you know,
all that time on your hands,
I'm
time
like,
to reflect.
man, yeah. And I got the idea. I'm not gonna say the name of the
No,
project,
don't
what's the
spoil
name
it.
I got in mind, but that everything just comes together when you're really just not doing nothing.
Right,
You feel
right,
me?
right.
Just
That's true.
chilling.
That's true.
And are you engaging with your fans more? Are you talking to them?
Yeah, definitely, man.
That's
It's something
important.
that I really wanted
Yeah.
to. I really want to do more this year. Something that I told myself I was going to do more, and I feel like I've been doing a little bit more.
Yeah,
of it. I
absolutely.
got to do it. I gotta take it to the next level. Like in the sense of like going live almost like 4 times a week. That's something
And
you
that
really
can be
gotta do.
difficult. I
No,
get
yeah,
you. That can be very difficult.
And it's like as easy as it is, bro. It takes a little toll, like a little mental toll. You're like, damn.
Yeah,
get on
it
this
can be
thing,
mentally
you know what I mean?
exhausting
Like, yeah.
because the pressure's on you in a sense.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
The way I look at it is like if I was to try to do that, it comes out fake because I'm gonna be real with you. I don't really be feeling like I want to do that.
You
Like,
wanna
Right,
go
right.
live.
Maybe in a group setting, I'd want
Right.
to.
But
Yeah,
I know, but-
Unfortunately, I mean, in this game, bro, son,
gotta do what you
unless your
gotta
name
do.
is Kendrick Lamar, you don't really got to.
Exactly. You heard it
You need that
here.
album, bro.
All artists, you heard it here,
Kendrick,
man. If
man.
you ain't
Kendrick
Kendrick,
hears
you
this by
gotta
any
get
chance.
to
We
it.
need
Yeah,
the
bro.
music.
You've always reminded me to a
need the
Kendrick. That's
music.
So
Yeah.
speaking of
Yeah, so
different,
when I used to have that, when I used to have the little cook
Yes.
going on, people used to tell me that back in the day with the little.
I was like, yo, look,
With
the
the
goes
little
Kendrick.
lines.
the little
Yes.
fade with the little.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow, it's a throwback.
So this one, speaking of throwback, you know, OG vibes,
The
of course, exactly from Varela. He asked, "Who are your top 5 favorite rappers right now?"
My top right now.
That's a good one.
Yes.
That's a really
That's
good
a
one.
very
That's
hard
tough.
one, bro.
I don't-
'Cause
I can't even
got,
think of a quick
like,
right
I
answer
mean,
for
Mac
that.
Miller was in my top 5. He's
Mac
gone.
Miller was
Where?
great. He was golden. man.
Top 5 rappers alive.
Right
Top
now,
5 rappers
at the moment.
alive
What are
right
the top
now.
5 you listening to?
Come on,
Kanye
speaking of-
West alive. Top 5 rappers alive.
I wish
Kanye
him well.
West,
Whoa, pause.
Jay-Z,
Okay.
Lil Wayne,
I got a question.
Okay.
Currency.
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 Jonas, don't shake your head, bro.
That's out of my wheelhouse, man.
That's that
I mean,
spitter. Yes.
Drake. I mean, Drake is. I mean, if we talk about rappers like hip hop,
I mean, Drake could be a rapper. He's an artist,
is
so he
definitely
covers
that,
all
yeah.
angles. He
Drake
covers
is
all
Drake is
angles.
alternating is alternating with.
He
J.
covers all
alternating.
angles.
He's alternating with J.
Listen,
Cole. He's
He
back
can
and
fuck
forth
around
with
and
J.
give you
Cole.
alternative.
All right,
album.
give me that, bro. Give me that Machine Gun Kelly, bro. Give me some alternative.
MGK
tracks.
in 2012 was good. I'll give you that.
Oh, he's horrible. What are you talking
I
about?
was gonna
Now,
say he's
now
horrible.
he's hooked up with all these rock stars. So now he's making
See,
like my
I'm
way.
not into
I don't
it.
even know
No,
one
that's his
MGK
avenue.
song. Like, I'm a
Which
wild
one?
boy.
No!
That's it. That's the only one.
That's the only
When he
one.
was on that hype shit,
But
I was
now,
with it.
Now he's.
Hey, but yo, he's with Megan Fox, bro. It's not.
Oh,
it's
he
not-
win.
There's not really a lot we can
You're
say.
the
right
winner,
now.
buddy.
There's
You
not
are
really-
the winner.
There's not really
First
a
of
lot we
all,
can say.
first of
right
all,
now.
Colson. His name is Colson.
Okay. Why do you have all these details?
Goddamn. FBI ass.
I love him, bro, because
Well, fed.
he's done the thing that I think every artist should do is like try different genres, and he's like he's basically said after doing rap for so many years, you know,
didn't work for him.
He's he's just like, this is great.
He got his clout. He
You're
got
right.
what he needed,
Exactly.
and he figured out like his pocket is more like that hot hip hop, not hip hop mainstream, pop mainstream.
Right. Like now he made a Paramore cover, okay?
Paramore's
a
still a
Misery
thing?
Business. Well, whatever.
Paramore's still a thing.
Cancel all my rock people out there.
Kind of. So he made a Paramore cover. It goes crazy, and then he starts making like he drops like 3 rock tracks, and now he's on playing like late night, doing all this stuff. So, and then he bags Megan Fox, and she's in the
How do you do
video.
that?
She's in the video for one of those. So my thing is, J.U., this is the burning question. How do you feel about people like artists that like people like me that like depressing ass emo music, and then how do you feel about us making our own wave of like, you know, depressing ass rap that basically, you know, we pull up to a club, everyone's gonna miss her.
It's dope, bro. I'm not even.
You like that? Do you like that genre?
Really?
Yeah,
What do you
when
mean by
you when you
depressing
when you
rap,
talk
like,
when
Like Lil Peep kind of thing?
yeah, in that
Okay,
sense.
okay.
Like, yeah, when you speak in that sense, the
X.
first artist that comes to mind is Trippie Redd.
Ah,
Trippie Redd.
but just
And I mean,
don't
I
dye your
fuck
hair
with it,
right
bro.
now.
I fuck with it,
keep
'cause-
He ran off with
Yeah.
the torch that X was.
Right.
True.
That's
True.
true.
And-
That's a yeah.
True.
And
Good
like,
statement.
are you?
In a
Would you,
sense, yeah.
would you ever
Yeah.
be open to making a experimental kind of sound?
Definitely. I mean, when you're in the
Cool.
studio, bro, that's what
That's
you
cool.
do, bro. You,
That's great.
You really
It's art at the end of the
experiment.
day.
Yeah,
You know what I
you
mean? It's not
really
just dropping
experiment.
bars. It's
Cool.
a whole
Definitely.
art process.
Definitely.
And
I
I
get
just feel like that whole genre splicing, that's such a big thing. Like we're
Yeah.
seeing, you know, MGK. We're seeing G-Eazy just released an indie album. The dude is singing now.
Yeah, like
And
Juice
it-
WRLD. Look at Juice WRLD. He was
it's
almost
smart.
a
Yeah.
rock,
It's a
a
rock
rock
star.
Especially for
rapper, bro.
marketing purposes,
I mean,
it
he
is
was-
smart.
And
Yeah,
bro, rest
so
in peace, Juice
definitely.
WRLD.
My question for you, that because I like to think more business mind with everything. So
Here goes Shug.
when it comes to
bro,
Shug.
hey, that's
Yo,
that
yo,
Gemini,
yo,
bro.
hey, watch out for
That's
Eddie.
hey, bro.
I'm telling you, he's him. Look, guys, if you don't believe me, he watches Shug documentaries. He
Listen,
talks to me, bro. He can tell me the
hell no.
exact model Tupac
Say you got
shot,
somebody
and I'm
outside
like,
with a
bro,
gun right
That's
now.
what I'm saying.
listen, no, listen.
Shug was a skinny Jamaican dude. Here we go.
Bro, no. But Jeff has that one moment. He's that Gemini. So he's got that moment where he's, hey, let's talk business. Also, if we don't talk business, I'm gonna murder
Yes.
you.
No,
No.
Don't take him to the Mikasuki. I've seen his bad sides in gambling. Like he was like, yo, I'm gonna choke this gambler the fuck out.
You're like, yo, you're like, Jeff, please, bro.
With the fresh shirt on.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo,
They
you can't
won't
look
see
like
it coming. No, man.
with the
you can't
fresh
look like
shirt
your
on.
Uncle
My
Jay,
son.
and then be on some like, yo, I will choke him out right now. I'm like, yo, Jeff. please.
You're like, bro, I want to go home today. bro,
Exactly. I'm like,
please.
yo, Jeff, I'm trying to go home. I don't want to have to bail you out.
Bottom line,
Home, dog.
I'm a nice guy, and you guys can tell that contrary to the
Gemini.
that
Don't
is
piss
true
him
though.
off.
I ain't gonna lie. But back
to
to
the
the
questions,
reason why I brought up business, because you are somebody who I've seen gradually, you know, build himself up, especially in your marketing ways.
Yeah.
And you have legit Spotify listeners, Apple listeners. Your streams are on good terms. And you started like a lot of rappers of this day and age of, you know, the SoundCloud, being in high school, just trying to get yourself heard through local. So how did you get from that, you know, okay, I'm getting a little bit of streams here and there from people in my school to, okay, now I get to travel to ATL and record.
Yeah.
I get to go to LA and market myself. How did you get to that?
Yeah, I mean, man, as you continue to do what you're doing, bro, opportunities are always gonna present themselves. And once I got with my manager Dane, you know, it's just a lot of doors that are closed in the game, bro. Like there's a lot of
Right.
closed doors in this game. Like, and it's not just in music, bro. And anything entertainment wise, bro, there's a lot of
Business wise.
there's a lot, yeah. These doors are closed, bro. Like, and they're not opening for nobody unless you got to check. Like, you feel me? Or unless you know
Right.
somebody. It's
Right,
either you
right.
know somebody, you need to, clout, you know somebody, or you got to check.
Yes.
Like, there's no other way around it. So, I mean, there's a lot of things, bro, that that I feel like as I was making my music, man, and as I was progressing, bro, there's just a lot of like things that I was seeing, like, you know, pop up. And it's a lot of things that I would like wish for along the ways, bro. Like, I feel like as you're doing your journey, bro, as you're going along with your journey, you gotta set these little bars, you gotta set these little mini goals, these little like
Keep
you
that
know,
hope
milestones,
alive,
yeah,
to
these
keep
little
that
points that you
drive
want to
going.
reach.
Yes.
Exactly, and they're gonna pop up, bro. Every now and then the chances will pop up. And when it comes down to, you know, doing more in terms of like marketing, being more places, I mean, it's just you gotta know people, bro. My manager Dane, he's very well connected.
That's a great
he's very
plus.
well connected.
And you got
say
the
it's
talent that is required, so it's not like the manager feels like an angel, like, oh,
Yeah, but in the music industry, the main thing is connections.
Right.
You have
Exactly.
connections.
Yeah, you
Like-
gotta get. That's what.
So
think
it's a
about.
good
Think
half
about
and half.
why do people complain? Like, yo, like how is this trash artist like popping and touring? You're not
It's who
there,
he
bro.
knew
and
and
who he knows.
To
You
keep
feel
it a
me?
stack, I feel like it's more like a South Florida thing right now since we just became a hotbed for music. Like what, 3 years ago,
Yeah.
4
Right,
years
yeah.
ago,
From the
If
Lil
you go
Pump
to
era,
Kodak,
Kodak and Lil Pump, yeah.
all of them. But not like, let's say you move, like you've been in Atlanta, so you know.
Yeah.
The Atlanta hip hop scene is very different.
Very big.
That's my
It's
favorite type of
more-
hip hop
it's
scene. I ain't gonna
connected
lie, I love
too.
Atlanta. I
Yeah,
love that.
yeah.
And that's why
That's
I always
down
bring it up.
south.
When I bring it up, like when I talk about artists, I'm like, yo, the best way to really blow your shit up, I wish Miami had that system, is like Atlanta's. Atlanta's is like a brother system. Like, oh, you make
all
music,
connected
I
together.
fuck with you.
Yeah.
Like,
If
come
it's just
with me.
high, it's going straight up.
Yeah. Like they will
going
put you
straight
on.
up.
They put each other on. And I wish that Miami was more like that. I know Miami is more just the more cocky shit. Like,
Right.
yo, I'm dropping the
Ego,
better-
man.
And that's the
Ego.
problem with this city. And I'm glad.
ego.
Thank you for bringing that up because and seeing someone like you that's from here, but you know the difference. Like, okay, I know the ego was what's killing people around here, but I know that on the other side, and literally the next state above us, like fucking Georgia,
Yeah.
you know,
Exactly.
it's like here you got unity, and you see where that's going. You got people like P and Quality Control.
Yeah.
Look at where Young Thug was back in the days, and you know all the
And
people
look
like,
how much Young Thug has pulled up people. Look what
Yeah.
he's got Gunna.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, and exactly.
And Gunna's bringing more people.
I was about to say,
Exactly.
Look
It's
what Lil
all
Baby's
a
doing.
He's
Lil
gonna
Baby's
ultimately
tight
put more
connection.
money in Young Thug's pockets.
Exactly.
Lil
But then-
Baby, for example, too. Lil Baby just came, what, 3 years ago?
Yeah,
He's
and
yo,
Lil
he just
Baby,
put
he's-
42 Doug on a whole platform right now.
And for example,
Yeah.
and let's talk about Da
Yeah.
Baby that he put on.
Yeah,
he put
good
on
one.
Stunning for Vegas.
Stunning
He
for
put-
Vegas.
He's now put him on, and another.
He brings
thing-
him everywhere with him. That's his
Bro,
boy.
and
That's
that
that's
is
his
beautiful.
brother.
That's his
And-
tote right
That's
there.
what it's about. That's
yo,
what it's
if you
about.
fuck with me, you
Yeah,
fuck
you
with
fuck with
him.
Stunner.
So Dayu, my question to you is,
Uh-huh.
okay, two. It's a double-sided question.
Yeah.
So, how do you feel about features? And number two, are you open to big brothering another artist with you?
Definitely, man. Definitely, man. I'm open to it, man. I'm for me, bro. Talent speaks, bro. Like once I see something that's undeniable,
Yeah.
like,
Yes.
You, what do you gotta do?
Right.
What do you gotta do? Hate on it? You get me?
Can't.
Especially if it's somebody that you actually fuck with genuinely.
That's beautiful, man.
That's cool, man.
You put
But-
the ego to the
but
side
yeah,
and keep it
come
like,
on.
hey,
Yeah,
You give
come on.
flowers.
This is
yeah.
our purpose
Yes.
right here.
Definitely, definitely.
As
And
an
are there-
artist.
Are there people that are like, Dayu, I want you to hear my track really quick, and you're like, okay.
Oh wait,
I'm open to hearing it, man. I mean, at the end of the day, bro, like
It can't be shit.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, how do you-
dead ass.
How do you
Bro, I'm
nicely
be
feel like?
sorry.
How do you nicely feel like how do you tell someone nicely, bro? This was fucking ass. Like, how do you tell someone like this?
I feel like you
Leave
gotta-
him on
I feel
scene?
like-
Yeah.
yeah.
Jeff?
I mean, you just. I mean, I feel like you just gotta tell. You just gotta keep it real, bro.
You're like, listen, bro, this was garbage. Try again.
but it's hard. You can't tell an artist like it's garbage because I don't know why. Most of the times it flips. Bro, you don't got the
Bro,
ear
it's
for it,
just,
bro. Like,
it's just you don't get me. I'm like, we get you. It's
No,
just,
like, yo,
it's
I
just
Some
heard-
people are just, I guess,
is
tone
garbage.
deaf in a
you
sense.
sounded like Jack Boy and freaking like some screamo artist. Like I don't know what you want me to do. With
Bro,
that,
I'm like, what do you want? I'm like, this literally sounds like you're strangling like a chicken on A Street. I don't know what you. I don't know what
they
you.
were like, nah, but did you hear that one bar? What bar?
I'm like,
bro?
what did you talk? I was like, you were yelling.
that one bar.
They're like one bar. They're trying to point it out. Like
It was
bro,
at
said
1
nothing. You
minute,
said
17
salami.
seconds.
You're like, bro, you didn't hear it? I was like, bro.
How'd you miss it?
I was like, bro, I had a stroke listening to the song. I don't know what you're talking about, man. No, there's a lot of artists, man. And listen, I sometimes I spend some time and I'm like, let me see what's in the local scene.
Being polite.
Let me just tell you, bro.
Some of it's not all that. It's because a lot of people like to bite each other.
Well, it's also
Yeah.
people. Everyone wants to be.
It's not,
Everyone.
it's not even that. It's everybody has the same sound. Like
Everyone's.
your sound's different.
Exactly.
There's other very few
Right.
artists in this city that have very few sounds. I could sit here and listen, but I'm not because we're on time. But
Yeah.
it's like your sounds, they're different. Other than that, all you have is I go to the club.
Yeah.
I fuck bitches.
Yeah.
And I'm from Kendall and I'm moving pounds.
Yeah, and I'm
That-
like, you live in your mom.
perfect.
I was like, you
Perfect
drive your mom's to
description.
court in Garden Hills.
Like,
you
yo,
don't do
you're
that
driving. Your
at
mom
all.
pays for your BMW. What do you mean you
I
struggling?
was like, my dude, you're on a
Garden
T-Mobile.
Hills.
I was like, my dude, you're on a T-Mobile family plan, all right? Like, relax. I see you're on your dad's Cigna plan. Anyways, we're not gonna get into this. We're not gonna get into this. We're not gonna get into this.
God damn, Charlemagne.
No, we're not gonna get into this. But you know, my thing is, you know, there's so many people that I feel like they're all trying to emulate a sound. Oh,
The
I wanna-
same sound.
I want to be depressed. I want to be X. I want to be. I want to be tripping.
And then you
DJs
got
walk into
someone
the
like
studio.
Dayu. He wants to be Dayu.
I want to go be Dayu. It's like, bro. Okay, first of all, you need a little,
you
little
never,
more
like-
words than that to be Dayu. You know, like people, because you be like hitting me with. I'm like, bro, you hitting me with these what is it? These SAT adjectives? What's going on?
it's-
What's going on
Bro, just
here?
going on his Twitter. Sometimes I'll be reading some of his tweets. I'll be like, Sorry,
Bro, but sometimes I like when you kind of you say something slick. You're like, man, you crazy. I'm like, yeah,
but then all of that goes to show, and now we're gonna get a little more deeper now for the viewers. You know, that what Dial has, and I gotta say, real name because the gov, because we go back, we all go back with him.
Facts.
Yeah,
what he has that for artists listening that want to try to get off of your method of doing things. The main thing I realized about you is that you not only stay true to yourself, you stay true to yourself because you mastered the art of learning yourself.
Yeah.
And a lot of people haven't taken the time to do that because they're so busy
man,
focusing on what the next
you
person is
good.
doing.
How you know this? You're
just
thinking like a Nardwuar or
I
something.
Shout out to Nardwuar.
I love studying psychology.
He's the future
Bro,
Arsenio.
hey, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been. I want to say a 2. I want to say a little bit more, maybe 2.5 to 3 years, where I felt like. I mean, not that I was I've never been a crazy dude that just does shit without any purpose or nothing like that. I've always calculated.
You've always had
all
your
my
direction
movements.
with things, and it's great.
So I want to say within the last 3 years, I've really stuck down to self-awareness is everything.
Yes,
You're in
absolutely.
control of what's going on in your life.
Yes, sir.
Nobody else, bro.
Preach
You're
it
in
on,
control.
man.
Whether shit's going good at the moment, you gotta counter it. It's going bad at the moment, you gotta counter.
You gotta
it.
counter exactly.
You feel me? Even when it's going good, you gotta counter it because the good is gonna get bad sooner or later.
Exactly.
Life is like a pendulum. It's gonna swing one direction
It's
to
like
the
a
next.
pendulum. Yeah.
Listen,
There you go.
Listen, bro. An ego eventually needs to go down a little bit. A jet needs to go down to refuel. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Hey, there you go. There you go.
So self-awareness is very important, bro. You gotta know, bro. Sometimes when I'm doing very good, bro, I'm looking around
I'm doing too good. Hold on.
what's going on?
I get that.
What's going on? You feel me? And that's a good thing, bro, because somebody
That means
that's
you
I'm
grounded.
good, you just riding
Floating.
it, you're gonna run out of gas and then you're gonna go
Exactly.
You're gonna
Exactly.
ride down, then you're gonna be way too high to even
You want to keep your plane sailing, bro. The flight lasts as long as people such as
Exactly.
Jay-Z's,
Exactly.
the Kanye's. You know what I mean?
Unlimited,
It's a
unlimited
marathon.
fuel.
The Weezys, the Drakes. I get that, and and so the stem of all of that, like you said, comes from self-awareness. You know, whether it be meditating, whether it be praying. I'm a prayer type of person. You know,
Me too.
Yeah, bro.
You meditate?
I used to
Okay.
a few years back, but that's what it comes from.
Or you medicate.
Hey.
No, I actually meditate. I used to watch the YouTube videos and all that. But medicating give you the same effects as meditating. So you know what I mean?
Right.
There's not much of a difference.
Medicating stops me from whooping your ass sometimes. because there'll be some shit that you be like, all right, bro.
Well, listen, we'll smoke. That's
that growing pains.
let's just say, let's just say I'm happy I'm on this side of the table.
Jonah, I wouldn't hurt you. And that's just a
Thank
roach.
you.
A roach can kill him right away.
Oh, no.
But that's great. And I want to read some more questions, but personally what I have for you, because and this is not even just for me, this is for all the other artists. There's a lot of artists trying to come up that are probably watching this right now or listening to this. What do you have to advise to them what they need to do, not for connections, but for within themselves to start reaching the type of checkpoints that you've already been passing effortlessly?
Man, that's a very good question, bro. I feel like you just gotta keep it right with yourself, bro. Going deeper into that, bro, is just you gotta know ultimately all your rights,
right?
And you gotta know ultimately all your wrongs. And one thing you can't do is lie to yourself, bro. You can't lie to yourself.
Absolutely.
In life, bro. Let's say you you want to jump into a new venture of making music. All right,
And that happens.
Yeah, it happens. Or you want to jump into selling cars.
Right.
For me, let's jump out of entertainment.
Yeah,
you want to jump
yeah.
into selling cars. All right, you want to sell cars now. All right, you go to Lexus deal, you get the job and everything. All right, everything's good. You gotta more or less you gotta see as you're there in the Lexus dealership and it's your first week there.
Yeah.
Life is gonna tell you whether you should be there or not.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's up to you whether you're paying attention or not. If you're paying attention, if you're not paying attention, you're probably spending a whole year there.
Just a waste.
You're gonna be like, yo, god damn, this shit sucks, bro. Every day, it's trash. Every day is trash. I wake up every day and it's sad. Yeah, if you're not paying attention. But if you're paying attention and you're aware enough, you'll be like, damn, like I got like 3 signs today that told me to get the fuck out of here. Like I walked in the bathroom and this nigga just fucking completely shit all over. You know, I gotta get the fuck out of here, or like some other shit. So you like you gotta be aware. You gotta be very, very aware, bro. So sometimes, bro, there's a lot of signs in life that's telling you get the fuck out of there, or stop doing this, or do more of that.
And a lot of people ignore the red flags.
Yeah.
You know, they view red flags, and it can
and that's
get
what we
tough.
do as humans, bro.
It can get tough because sometimes what could be perceived as a red flag could just be an obstacle to test you if this is really for you or not.
That's after 10 mimosas.
So, and I don't even know the answer to this question, but you know, you've seemed to accomplish a lot so far, and you're still rising. So I want to know from your personal hand, do you know the difference between what's a red flag telling you to stop some type of direction, or just an obstacle that you know you need to kind of outmaneuver to get to the next level?
Red flag or what's an obstacle? What's a red flag or what's an obstacle? I feel like the best way to turn to the best way to put that into an example is in a chick.
Right.
Oh, beautiful.
That's what I was thinking.
I was thinking exactly what I pointed out because it was off topic, but thank you for bringing that up.
As a young person, the first thing you run into is a red check. It's usually a chick.
And how do you deal with people that see you as Dayu and not, you know, they see you as an artist and not as a human? How do you because you know there's gonna be chicks say, oh hey dude, I saw you were on Spotify. You know, do you feed into that or do you negate that by saying, listen,
you feed the fuck into that real quick.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
We young.
Yeah, I mean, bro, if you want to be an artist, bro, the main thing you could do, the best thing you could do is
self-promotion.
Yeah, self-promotion, bro. And then
by any means.
aside from that, just embodying it a lot more. Obviously, you're not gonna be telling your mom like, yo, dad, it's not that, it's Dayu. Like, you ain't gonna tell it to your mom.
Mom, you don't get me, mom.
You're not tell it to your mom.
Yeah,
like,
learn the name.
It's funny because the first time I actually went to ATL, when my manager brought me over there, and I was over there for like a couple months in ATL, I'm walking around, you feel me, like when I'm in the studio and shit like that, and I'm meeting new people, whether it's a guy, whether it's a woman, whether it's a couple women, you feel me, and I'm like, oh, what's up, man? I'm Dael, nice to meet you. I'm giving my government.
Yes.
And my manager Dane's like, yo, like, why you telling everybody like my name's Dael? Like, you're Dayu. You feel me?
Right.
You forgot you're Dayu.
That's something that even like people we gotta take notes.
I'm just like, damn.
Yeah, I mean that's how I carry myself. Like whenever I meet somebody, I tell them like, nah, I'm smoking.
Yeah, like for instance, like yo, like Future goes to reserve a table. You think
Yeah.
Future goes and says how my name is Cordell, whatever?
Yeah. No,
Nah,
that's
like,
not
oh,
Future.
there's a table reserved for Future.
And-
or,
wow,
or
so-
there's a table reserved for the baby. You feel me?
Right,
Like,
yeah.
Like,
feel
like,
me?
Your
Like, this-
identity counts for a lot.
this-
Like
yeah.
I didn't know Smokey's real name, to be honest, even though we met like 8-9 years
Chris.
ago. I didn't know his
damn,
name
bro,
was.
don't drop
We
my
doing.
government.
My government, Jeffrey, Jonan, and Chris.
Oh,
My government got dropped on this shit probably like.
Ah,
5
you're
times,
right.
bro.
You're right. Well, all right, we keep the score even.
We're 3 minutes in.
Jeffrey, Jonan, and Chris.
Wow, thank you so much. You want to draw my address too? 81th. I'm just
But
kidding.
fun fact, I didn't know Smokey's real name until after like a year and a half of knowing him. Like, your name
blew
is
my shit
Chris.
out,
I know Smokey's real name. I was
You
I
have
was
a
hitting,
real
I was
name,
hitting this
Chris?
dude- I was hitting this dude's pen like, yo, Chris, let me get that pen, dog. Go outside to lunch with it.
You're like, yo, Chris, bro, this pen be hitting different, bro. First wave be hitting a little crazy. This
Listen, yo,
Jamaican
I
pen.
can
get
go
it.
off. I can go off for a whole nother episode of the stories that we had off
With
of
the
that
pen.
that
Shit.
year.
And no one can't. I just heard of the stories of the pen.
Yes. He never partake. And
I'll
actually,
give you an overall, bro.
Ish.
Yo, senior year was very dope. I was
Chill.
Especially in math class,
Were
right?
there-
Smoke-
were there-
math class was chilling
was
too.
chilling.
so wait, you were in the middle of a lecture, like, so the guy's like, this is X squared. You're
lecture.
like,
Bro, there'll be times Snyder was telling us to do something in one class and you can ask him. I'm like, yo, bet.
Right within the backpack. Ain't nobody gonna see the extra
Yo,
bit.
I remember you were always in your backpack when we met. So, I mean, I was never really close with you until obviously but I remember I'm always like, why is Smoke always, why is Chris?
Whoa,
Smoke, man.
Whoa.
Why is he always in his backpack? And I remember my girlfriend at the time.
Because
she
I
said-
carry people, bro.
I was like, he's always kind of busy there. And I'm like, oh, I guess I figured out what he's doing. No,
You know
my,
why?
listen,
Senior was chill.
He's fondling with his binders.
well, actually, look, if they, Ray's fondling with his binder. No, they wanted us, think about, guys, do you ever think about this shit? They had us eating lunch at 10:35
Bro, that was
a.m.
fucked up.
Do you think about that?
we will be up
Spicy
pretty
chicken
early
sandwich.
too.
Yo,
It doesn't
Yo,
burn.
I would have the fried chicken wings in Varela.
No,
They
would reserve it for me.
I
And you
remember,
were-
I remember the spicy chicken and like the silver wrap that had like the little pepper.
Oh
logo on
my
it.
gosh, bro! You just took that.
I
from
was the
my
one for
back.
that. It would be so bad that to the point that the lunch lady used to reserve a pack for me when they ran out. So when I came to lunch, they'd be like,
We got you.
Oh, mijito.
Yes,
Man,
like-
I had like 3 ID numbers on deck. ready to go.
Locked hustle all of us in our corner, be like, yo, I see you ain't eating lunch today. So I'm telling you, this
Hey,
is what
man.
this shit comes in. He'd be like,
We love chicken. Can we?
no, I'm telling you, no.
Chicken
Jeff,
spicy.
Shit.
Jeff would come in like sugar at lunch. He'll scout everybody real quick.
Shit.
Hey, yo, you not eating lunch today? You not eating Coke?
And I would time it.
you
I'd be
get
like, it's been about 2.5 minutes since you touched the last wing. You gonna finish that?
Bro, but the thing is, hey, listen. My thing is this. You know that you went to Miami-Dade County Public Schools. Yo, Dayu, give me your number right now. Give me one of the numbers.
Come on, man. 81016.
Bro, give me that.
Stop praying.
Hey yo, I got you, bro.
man.
9655442.
Stop playing with me, bro.
We don't forget
8536-106, bro. Pound sign.
I dropped the fuck out after first semester. Fuck
Bro, listen. I
Henry
remember.
knows this too.
Bro, Henry, let me get yours, bro. You graduated how many years ago?
20 class of
Oh, I was like 20. Go home, bro. He's not that old.
class
I don't know how
of
y'all remember your numbers like
class
that.
of 06. Art director.
Okay,
class
give me-
of 06.
give me that
so he got
number
his
right
IC
now.
too.
06. That's 8 years. 8 years from us.
Damn.
You wait,
Damn.
he was a 400.
And we were all in 5th grade at the time when he graduated.
Bro,
high school.
why you do-
That means 2026 is gonna be 20 years for you. So
You going to the reunion?
Was there
Oh
ever
my
a 10-year
God.
reunion? Because I was kind of curious.
You're like,
Oh,
nah.
wait, so-
Wait, what do we have? And we all graduated the same year, Varela. 2024,
Stop,
10-year
stop,
reunion for Varela. I'll go.
Yeah,
We gotta pull up in the rates,
Yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you right
the
now.
Bentley trucks, the
Facts.
Bentegas.
I'm gonna go right now. I'm gonna pull up in a Chevy Spark, butterfly doors.
You on your hey,
Wow.
hey, listen here, exhibit.
Wait, hold on, look,
Spinners.
Listen here, exhibit.
Let me call it real quick.
Okay.
What's up?
Yo, I'm pulling up in a stretch Lambo. I don't give a fuck. You know?
I'm gonna pull up in
That's
a
the
Chevy-
Urus?
No. I'm gonna pull up in a Chevy Spark. Put that bitch on 25s. Spinners.
Johnny,
Listen,
if you're on 25s on the car, you're jumping out of the car.
I'm already short as it is. I have to jump in and out of everything, bro. I have to tippy toe to get on top of my fridge, bro. Bro, I'm on that Tory Lanez tip, bro. No. And on that note,
No.
you want to talk about that?
Oh,
You want to
man.
talk about our boy Tory?
I mean, that's
How updated are you on it?
This is you, Smoke.
I actually recorded at Tory's studio. So I mean, it's
Low key Camp David, right?
Low-key Camp David.
Shout out to him, man.
Low key, man.
Good
Shout out
guy.
Low Key, man. That's the homie.
When I used to do my
That's the
video
homie.
shoots, I used to do it over there.
That
So
makes me
shout out to
happy-
him.
It makes me so happy to hear that a lot of artists are connected in some way to Tory because like Tory's really that.
And you
dude.
see Tory's plaques on the wall right outside the little office too.
Yeah,
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 little
yeah,
room.
yeah,
so like
yeah.
his producers be working out of there
Yeah.
too.
Yep.
Yeah.
You see his
'Cause I
plaques
know
on the
he lives,
wall.
he lives in Miami. Tory, we know he lives in Miami.
Yeah, I'm gonna invite y'all to one of the studio sessions. Y'all
Bro.
can see it.
Hey, we'll
No,
pull
it's
hey,
dope.
it'll be a
Hey, listen.
Roots on the road.
The Roots on the
There'll
road,
be a Roots
baby.
on the road.
love this
Dayu with this
for
shit.
real.
I'm with it.
I love being in studios because I've been trying to like learn like because I want to become more of a producer engineer.
Engineer.
That's what I've been trying to get into.
You should, bro.
I
You
want
should.
to, bro,
You
because-
started producing a little bit in right after high school. I
I fell
remember
off
that.
of it, but
I
I want to
remember.
get back to it. Like I want to really get into it, and that's why I've been
Bro,
doing.
there's a
lately.
lot of money in that, bro.
I've seen
Engineering.
it.
You're
Engineering,
doing
especially.
producing plus you're on a show. Yeah, that's it.
No, I'm
You're already
with it. I
pushing
want
your
set.
brand. You're already
Those
pushing
two
your
alone,
brand.
you're set.
Hit me up soon.
The six
Yeah.
figures. Hey, Morton Steakhouse every night.
More in steak.
Oh shit!
Okay, I'm
Damn,
sorry.
hold up.
I'm
I
sorry.
don't got the car yet, bro.
I don't know if I'm like too Kendall for that. What is that? What is
Morton
that?
I've
Steakhouse.
never heard of that.
That's just
Really?
upper
Thank you.
echelons.
Thank you.
That's the
Dayu.
upper
Thank you.
echelon type of
That's that
steakhouse, right?
hey,
That's the
that's the
filet
shit you gotta
mignon, different ounces of the filet mignon right there. That's the
shit you show
different
up
New
in a
York style
Lambo, you
steak.
dress up
No, bro. I'm gonna go
T-bone steak reservate. That's my type of
I'm
time
gonna say this,
right
bro. I'm kind of the Accord. Like, you know, I'm actually, all jokes aside, I'm into cars. I used to have a GTI, modded it, slammed it, did all that stuff. I like
Yeah.
my cars. I am a car dude. But I just like the sporty hatches. So I'm a hot hatch guy. But
I peep in the parking lot. I
Thank
see
you,
it.
thank
Wait,
you. No.
hold up. Do you have a turbo in that?
of course, bro, I'm always turbo. I don't drive cars that aren't turbo. But that's not the point. The point is that even though I don't care what car I have, bro, I'm gonna still eat the same shit that I eat. I'm just like
I feel you, bro.
Like if you have, like, if, for example, like one thing that I respect about Cardi B, because I love Cardi B. She's also Hispanic. Shout out to Latinas.
Okay, yeah.
She,
They fine. They cute.
she still eats,
Very
bro.
cute.
I saw her in
Very,
Offset.
very cute.
I saw
Okay.
her in Offset
Win
in
the
the
Capitol
crib,
for that.
bro, eating chilies, and I respect that. Do you like to?
I
eat?
would eat chilies too. I'm rich.
Oh,
that
yo,
means
bro.
$30 meal would be like a $3 meal. I'm
Bro,
with that.
bro.
Yo,
do-
money will never change me.
I was gonna say,
Yo,
Dayu,
never.
does money? Will you feel like you know coming into money? Will that be? You're like, oh, we can't go. That's poor people. Or are you just still like,
oh,
no. I love that.
Yeah, I'm one of the persons. I'm somebody that I feel like I won't really adjust that well to having a lot of money.
Me
like,
too.
Right?
Me too.
Because I always tell my boys all the time. I'm always like, bro, I like wearing like on a hot day, like a regular day in Miami.
Yeah.
I like wearing shorts and sandals with no socks.
The go-to.
Oh, the no
time,
socks.
all the time.
Oh, you're bold,
So
bro.
I
You're
just see
bold.
myself. I'm like, just because I'm in a Lambo, why the shit I gotta dress up like fresh as fuck all the time? I'm
Exactly.
gonna jump out of Lambo, out of gas station to go get a Dutch. I mean, not
feel
a
that.
Dutch. That's
You know,
a figure
backwoods.
speech.
Yeah.
But, for me, a little grab a leaf, little papers.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna jump out in sandals.
Yeah.
Just
shorts,
being you.
Probably just a fucking tank top.
you.
Somebody will look at me like, yo, who the hell is this black
And I
boy
love
with
that.
a fucking
And I
car
love that.
rented?
Yeah,
And
like,
then they
you
won't even
just
know
in
it's
your own-
probably your car, but that's just, you feel
That's
me?
just you.
Imagine
The
being
money
the-
didn't change you. feel
Imagine
me?
being the guy to spend 30 minutes really thinking on a whole wardrobe to go get
To
a
go to
fucking
the gas station.
grabber,
And I
bro.
always-
That would be-
No, but
That's
it's
why
not.
you got-
no,
that's why you
but
gotta have
it's-
all
it's
the good
not-
wardrobe
You're not doing
already
30
set.
minutes because of the grab. You're doing 30 minutes because you better jump in a Lambo. So you're thinking about it way too much.
Too
You're like,
much.
I'm about
It's
to jump
just
in a Lambo, so I gotta wear this. I gotta wear that. Like,
No, I got the Lambo. You know what my
Yeah.
levels are.
Listen, some chino shorts, a nice polo, and a nice little rope chain, and you good. And some aviators.
some light.
But my
Miami
thing is like,
style.
I always like, and I feel like with everything that I've talked about with you tonight, dude, that you're just so rooted in your authenticity
Yes.
that it's
You're
such
just
a beautiful thing, man.
You're grounded in yourself.
It's just crazy.
haven't
Yeah,
changed.
yeah,
And
yeah,
I,
yeah.
and I've almost
beautiful.
asked you these questions, and I'm like, but you're like,
It's awesome.
You said
You're
I
just-
have changed or I haven't changed?
you have not
Haven't.
changed
No,
at
But look,
all.
I'm not gonna lie.
Haven't in a you changed in a mature fashion.
Oh,
As in
yeah.
how you
Yeah.
go about your business.
when,
Yeah.
when these two
Yeah.
were telling me that they booked you for the week, I'm like,
Oh, I was excited. Oh, no. I was.
I was like, yo, we
I
got.
was beaming.
Since Telebs, I'm like, yo, we gotta get that. You know.
Facts.
no, I mean,
Facts.
when they told me
next
originally,
one.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, usually, like a lot of the people like that I haven't seen in years, I'd be like,
yeah,
they
that's
probably
cool, that's cool.
changed.
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
on
yeah,
another
yeah.
level right now. They're probably like, snot noses. And
Yeah,
shit like that.
yeah.
But nah, you've kept it.
Nah,
good.
never,
So,
G,
bro,
never,
It's still
bro,
G.
ever.
And that's beautiful, bro.
Yeah.
It's
Facts.
great to see that.
And it just
firsthand.
and for me, it's just like when I saw that we had booked you, I was like beaming. I was like, this is gonna be.
Yo,
great.
no. You should have seen the group text. He was just.
Oh,
like,
I was going off.
it went from
yeah.
text to straight like
was a
audio voice.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yes, bro.
When I get hyped, bro.
Yes.
bro. When I get hyped, I'm like,
Yes.
bro, it's gonna be great.
Yes,
They're like, and then they're like,
true story.
bro, because I be getting hyped, bro, on that group chat, and they're like, Jonan, please.
I'll be just
Gotcha.
waking up. I'm like, oh
Yo,
shit.
because, bro, I'm up early. I'm an early starter. So, bro,
I'm telling you, bro, I'm
I'm
not
like, good
kidding.
morning, guys. You're like, bro, come on. We just woke. I'm like, bro, we're ready for today. Yeah. Super. But like,
Facts.
it's crazy to me that like you're so humble. You're so rooted. You're traveling. Like you have the gas to be an asshole, and you're not. And I think that's
And that's
crazy.
what's good about you being on this show, because we're gonna
Exactly,
gas you up
gas it.
as you deserve to be gassed
Yes.
up, and we know it's not gonna get to you like that.
Oh, nah, not at all, bro.
But it's always good to
Why-
remind
why
you
should
about
it?
how far you've come, because you know it's
Definitely.
one thing to look at your progress from your own perspective because you see yourself every day. But for us who haven't seen you pretty much since almost like since what, high school? That was like 6 years ago.
Yeah.
6 years.
And
Yeah.
we've seen how much you progressed.
Yeah.
So we're here to big you up and say, Dayu,
Hey, man.
my man, you coming up, boy.
baby.
You
Toast to
coming
that.
up.
Hey,
Toast to that. Toast to that. You
man.
coming up,
I got
man.
the
Toast to
Sparkling
that.
ice. I got
Toast
the
to sparkling
sparkling
ice.
ice.
Yeah, man. Toast to that. Facts. And it's always love, man. It's always love. I mean, it's something that I stand by. It's something that I live by, bro. I don't know if you guys seen CHSN.
Yes.
Everywhere.
Chosen.
Yes.
Everywhere around
Always.
my
What
shit.
is what is that? And
I didn't
Chosen.
know what that meant.
What
Chosen.
is
Chosen.
chosen?
Chosen.
Shout
Chosen.
out to Chosen.
So chosen.
All the Chosen.
Shout out all the chosen, man. Shout out the guys, man. Y'all know who y'all are.
Yeah.
Chosen, man, is character and humility speaks naturally. The H can
Oh, my
also
Lord.
rotate to hustle.
and
You feel
it's-
me? But it's character and humility speaks naturally.
And that's with Elvis.
I got that tatted on me.
Oh,
you got
everything,
Chosen on you?
everything, yeah, everything. I
that's
mean,
what's-
and that's
commitment.
from back in Varela. Like
I'm about to say, it's been
something
around
that
for a
came up.
while.
Yeah, we used to say
Senior
Chosen
year?
Boys, but it was an abbreviated. It was something cool, like, oh, we chosen, like,
Right,
you know what I mean?
right.
And it was never like an abbreviation or nothing like that. But
Yeah.
like I was like, damn, bro, like it's always chosen. And you know, as like like as you graduate, when you finish graduating in high school, your friends consolidate everything. Really like
Everything
narrows
kind of
down.
goes into its own
Yes.
little.
Yeah, so I
Yes.
mean, you know, I feel like the kind of dudes that I surround myself around, and you know, just what I embody, bro, is just character, bro. Character is the number one thing. Like that's a C, capital
That's
C.
it.
That's why you
Capital
probably see me sometimes be like, I'll say capital C's or big C's. I hope a lot of like people
He's
might
not a
think it's
crip, bro.
gang related or some shit like that. Nah, it's not gang related at all.
on.
But it's just that means it's very big on character, bro. Character is like
That's everything.
That's all you
That
got.
is how
bro.
you are.
That's all you have. That's all you have. That's
No,
literally all you have.
Very
Is a
important
character.
thing in the music industry.
Yeah,
is your
very,
character
very
is
important. Your
number one.
character.
And I think and it's funny that you say the whole thing about chosen, because I've always said about my parents have always been like, you're very like, you're highly favored, you're good, you're
Chosen. You chosen, bro.
Chosen.
No. I like to say, like, you don't gotta be part of my camp or nothing to be chosen, bro. I like to tell, like, I like there's fans. There's a lot of fans that like sometimes they hit me in my DM. They're like, yo, like, look what I did. Like, I'm like, bro,
You know
bro,
what?
Chosen.
Like if your character and your humility speaks naturally, you chosen, bro. Like,
You're chosen.
period. You know,
Everybody, I
that's
think
just what it
everybody
is.
in this room right now,
It's
yes,
chosen.
everyone here is
Yeah,
chosen.
Highly
Everybody in
favored,
this room is
chosen.
A lot of
Definitely.
other people
Why you're-
in the Kendall area
And Kendall are chosen. Yeah.
Why you're progressing in your industry
Yeah.
is because you're chosen.
'cause you're
right?
chosen.
While we're all progressing in this podcast, Jonah's been with CBS for like almost
3,
5 years
4
now.
Why?
years.
It's because your character and your
Chosen.
humility.
We're
is-
chosen.
Your character and your humility is
Yeah.
speaking naturally. That's
Why
why
we
it's
have a
speaking
show
naturally.
for not even a year yet, and we're already starting to like
100 viewers,
Break-
man,
yes, and
100
we're starting to, like,
subscribers,
pull-
100
Feel me?
subscribers.
Yes,
Chosen.
It's speaking naturally. You don't
Why
gotta,
is
you don't gotta
Gene-
force it.
Yeah.
You don't gotta force it.
how come Gene leveled
feel
up
me?
in his
Gene, that's
videography
my
in
guy.
1 year?
Gelato, that's my
I've
guy.
seen it when he
Gelato,
started.
Gelato, look.
I know how he's leveled up in
I
that
fuck with
1
Gelato,
year.
Look, I fuck with Gelato for what? Like one shoot, and I'm like, yo, this
He's
this guy. Ask this
chosen.
guy, look, ask
He's
this guy.
chosen
Bro,
as
ask
well.
this guy how much my manager Dane hits this guy. Sometimes I'll put it to suit like, yo, you here today, Gelato?
Nah.
He's chosen. You see tomorrow. You see tomorrow.
You see, like
Gene
you
is
know what I mean?
chosen.
I don't even. It's just
How,
what it is,
how is
bro.
Henry with us, directing with us, and he knows everything he has to do and have it down pat without us having to say like a
He's
single
chosen,
thing?
bro.
He's chosen.
And listen, how are we, people that are completely different wavelengths, how are we all together in a studio space at 24? Chosen, baby.
Chosen.
Chosen. Facts.
That's it. That was chosen right there. That was a chosen moment right there.
That was a
How do we,
chosen
hello.
moment, man. That's what we're doing now, chosen moment.
This
Yeah.
is a chosen room right here.
This is a chosen.
We are all on the grind, going to something big with our
And the
lives.
thing is, and it's also, it's keeping that vision and keeping your mindset fixed on that. It's almost an
Exactly.
obsessive thing. Like for me, we talk about
Gotta
we're
be
obsessed
obsessive. It
with
gotta
we always
be
talk about
obsessive.
doing the show the
product.
whole
It gotta
week.
be
Yeah.
obsessive, bro.
Because
It gotta
for
be
me,
obsessive.
there's ways to be rappers, great. There's ways to be podcasters, but there's ways to be chosen. There's ways to
Be different
to
about it.
Chosen
elevate.
person,
Exactly.
bro.
There's ways
Just
to be because
to carry yourself.
Because I'm sure any day of the week, bro, you can hit up your guy. Oh, let's go make a song, and I go, no. You're like, that's not what I'm doing. I'm pushing a brand. I'm pushing a different, like, and it's crazy to me to see that, like, you could very well, I'm sure you could blow up making whatever music, sure.
No, he
but you
will.
said, I am going to make my music, the music that I was chosen to make.
I love
And,
that. I love
and
that
it's
one,
it's
man.
really, I don't know, man. There's something super authentic about that because and your song "I Work," which is one of your most hyped songs, you are literally talking about grinding. You're not talking about I'm working. I'm gonna book 5 hoes and do what. No, you're like I'm going to do what it is that I want to do. Bro,
This
what I'm
is how
saying-
we gonna book 5 hoes.
Well, I'm saying you can hit up like, bro, you can hit up like 5 IG models and do whatever you want. Really.
just like
Yo.
Well, I'm saying, everybody,
Book 'em.
everybody has a price tag. But what I'm saying
By the
is,
middle of
shit.
by the middle of the decade, we'll all have them type of.
well, I mean, you could literally
access
like
to
the
book hoes.
Well, I'm saying,
about, not you.
And what I'm literally saying,
When you booked them bitches for tonight.
well, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
I did.
But that's what I'm literally saying.
Book it for after the party,
and I'm sure
right?
people are laughing, thinking book hosts. No, I'm literally saying because like people don't understand. Like I've literally talked to SoundCloud. I'm not gonna drop any names, but I've talked to a few that I'm like, yo,
No, give them the flowers.
No, a few people that have hit us up in our DMs and they say, because, and I know you guys think the expression's funny, but I literally am saying book. Like, I know people, I'm like, how did you get all these? And they're like, oh, I paid them XYZ. And I go, why would you do that? Just like, do you love yourself? Like, be authentic. You don't have to.
I'm starting to do that right now because, like, ever since we started podcasting,
Yeah.
we bringing more artists on.
Right.
I'm
Yes.
getting more hit up by random artists.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, like, yo,
You'll peep them and see what they're up to. And you're like, this is terrible.
like,
We ain't gonna lie.
why are you making
There's some
music?
artists that like, what he said is right.
But no. To be on like just the more political right side, like just like I don't know, maybe it's not my type of ear for
Right.
it, but I've been
Yeah.
getting a lot of stuff, and I'm like, all right, first off, you sound like G Herbo, you're off beat.
G
Second
Herbo.
off, yo, this is not the beat for you. You're
I
singing.
think
on a
only
rap beat.
G-Herbo has the pass to be off
do
beat.
his
Yeah, he's the only
And
one that can be
slide.
off beat.
Yeah,
And-
it's still slide.
Him and Blueface.
I was
I'll
about to
give
say, I kind of like
Yeah,
Blueface,
the-
bro.
the-
I
The
kinda
thing,
like
the thing
Blueface.
is that, like, especially with this show, is that we want to have a show that can put people on, right? But at the same time, the people that we have on the show, it also is in a way a representation of how we are.
That's what I'm saying.
So we're
Facts.
very picky and selective with who we
Facts.
have on the
Oh,
show.
extremely.
It's very important, bro.
Yeah.
'Cause you just like Jonas said, y'all controlling a brand that you guys are building a brand.
Exactly.
So it's like,
We are.
you feel me? I mean, I feel like this this differentiates a little bit from like a regular like Angie Martinez.
Yeah, this is more
show.
like this is like the hangout show.
Yeah,
That's why it's at
Cause
nighttime.
like there's a vibe going on. Like
Hang
think,
out, have your drink,
You
we
see
have our
you see how
laughs.
well this is going. This is going because it's a vibe.
Exactly.
Remember, y'all seen that Kodak interview, right? When he came with the
Yes,
ski mask, and
with
he
the
was like,
mask. Not saying words.
so
bro.
let's
That
say
we
that-
would
let's say
be like-
that- let's say that with us. So like, what's going on with the
I'm not-
mixtape?
I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
I would have been tight. I would
They
have
would've been
bro,
like,
you gotta say something,
Yeah,
bro.
I just thought, I'd be like,
like,
nigga, we just booked this fucking warehouse.
Yo, we spending money on this, bro.
Listen, Kodak, you owe us.
Like, yo, Kodak, don't tell me I hope so, bro. Like, let me hear
I
something
hope
more,
so,
bro.
yeah.
We gotta get deep. Kodak, what about your childhood?
Yeah, oh, yeah, right.
Yo,
Let me-
Kodak.
let's talk about your trial. It's more my lane. I'm like, let's talk
Not
about your
even,
trial.
not even. You just have to ask him, like, yo, Kodak, why can't you stay out of jail?
Yeah, well, listen, he's
yeah,
gonna.
man.
Yo, so actually,
It's crazy.
yo,
bro.
Bobby Smurda
should be getting out pretty soon.
Yeah, there's rumors that he's gonna get out in August. There's rumors he's gonna get out.
Listen,
but
I
that
don't know
dude,
if his career is
that dude
gonna
took-
be-
But that it will be because people
You think so?
were all right, bro. He took extra time for Rowdy Rebel.
A rowdy rebel,
Yeah.
bro. They said, look, snitch on
That
your boy
is
right
true.
now, and we'll just completely expunge you on
He's
some
like,
6ix9ine shit. He's
nah.
like, nah, fuck
Yeah.
that. Give me the 9 years with my boy. I'll take it.
Would you go down that route as well?
Would I go down that route? I mean, the thing is that
Situation.
It really depends.
depends who it is.
It really
Like-
depends who it is. The situation. Like, let's say, like, all right, like Bobby Shmurda. I mean, I don't think nobody can really speak on that, bro. Like, say, like, oh yeah, I'll sit down here and eat.
I can't
if I
say
sit down,
shit, bro.
If I
I
sit
really
here on a
can't.
podcast right now and there's people listening, there's people watching me, and the people that actually know me and.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm here just gonna sit down and say, "Oh, I'm gonna eat now." Bro, I got shit to do.
Right.
Like, I'm not gonna sit down for nobody. Like, if I'm involved in the shit and
Right.
maybe I was
A key player.
a
Right.
key player in it.
You own up. You
feel
take
me?
responsibility. But
Yeah.
if it wasn't about you, then you just like, listen, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Come on.
But-
and if you're my homie, you shouldn't expect me to do that. You see
Right.
what I mean?
Facts.
And even if it's your homie, you shouldn't be getting involved in that in the first place. And I feel
Exactly,
like,
because if they're a good homie, then they wouldn't want you to put yourself in a position where you would have to put your career in jeopardy to begin with.
Exactly, right?
So that's how it all
and,
kind of comes
and
back
that all
to.
that all boils down to authenticity and
And-
surrounding yourself with the people that uplift you, not the
Yes.
And
people.
it all comes down to self-awareness too. If you're self-aware,
Yes.
you'll be able to peep all those things, bro.
Yeah,
If you're self-aware, if you're paying attention. I mean, it's just, bro. The big factor into the self-awareness thing, bro, is just is the fact is just the setting of which we live in, bro. Miami, bro, is very hard to be self-aware,
Right.
You know,
Yes.
because you're trying to feed so much of the outer. You feel me? Like, yo, you're trying to get the whip, you're trying to get the fashion,
Right.
And it's so
trying
much
to
that you
pop the
lose track of
bottle,
yourself.
and you lose track of the inside, like what's really going on. You feel me?
Right.
So that's why I feel like, man, like people from like North Carolina or that live in these small towns, like they don't go through like these like
Hell no.
mental like
Because they're not in that
situations
like
that we
high,
go through.
high
Like,
roller area
yeah,
like this
yeah,
type,
like,
for example.
like let's say Jake fucking
Not to knock him down,
Let's say
yeah.
let's say Jake's girl happens to tell him, and that's in the middle of Montana somewhere. Jake's
Yeah.
girl's like, oh, like I want to work on things. Like Jake's probably gonna be at the crib, like, ah, damn, whatever. And I wonder what she's tripping on. But in Miami, your
In
girl
Miami,
Hey, yo,
everybody
Yo,
knows.
it's 3 in the morning. You're like, yo, I
Everybody
know.
knows.
You're like, I know this bitch's shit.
I
is
saw the
getting-
courtside
is
seats
getting-
last night on
you
your
feel
gram,
me?
man.
Yes.
Bitch, I seen the Hellcat. Like,
Yeah. yo, not even that. You're
You're like, yo, I saw you boast the
Like,
post
I
the
pull up to
Brickle
your crib.
balcony.
bro,
You're
I
like,
saw
damn.
that. I saw that gold watch in Brickle, bro. I'm already heartbroken.
Yeah.
Don't talk to
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
That's when you get the
Once you see your
Corvette to
girl
beat the
Like, you
Hellcat.
pull up to your girl's crib and the neighbor's like, yo, nice Hellcat, man.
You're like, yo,
you're
Like who?
yo,
I didn't have that.
No.
That's when you got to get the. No, let me not. We on here. We on
Shit
there.
real quick. Look,
I'm not
listen.
shook. I'm not shook.
If your girl
I'm Jazz
posts
Royce.
a pic and she's on another balcony that you're not aware
Oh,
of.
come on.
Bro.
Oh, not. You got to
Pain.
push her.
Miami rules, bro. Miami
Bro,
rules.
Listen,
And also-
Miami's a fucked
Miami
up place in some
rules.
certain
It's fucked up,
circumstances, bro.
In the mental, it's really fucked up. Miami's so like bad in the mental.
For
Just like I said,
themselves,
so,
you
like,
know?
just like I said. Like, let's say the chick you're talking to just tells you she needs time to think for herself. Like, girls these days, and
Like,
I'm not.
the fuck you mean
I'm not
need
saying
time?
that. No, I'm not granting them. I'm not granting them though. But
nerve.
and I'm not knocking them either. Because sometimes,
Okay, I'm not either. I'm
Sometimes
with
somebody,
that, yo.
sometimes yeah,
Sometimes
sometimes
they be
somebody
legit.
needs. So that I don't want to get mass
Tap dance,
fucking
tap dance.
hate.
Don't worry.
messages.
Hey, I'll ride with you,
Yeah.
whatever you go on.
Yeah,
all right?
yeah.
I'm a co-stander.
Sometimes somebody does need some time to think for life.
Absolutely,
But
that's
here
true.
in Miami, bro, like that's just not.
You know it's
something
bullshit.
That,
Yo,
like,
yo,
It's
yo,
not as normal.
They need
'Cause,
they
yeah.
need some time and they go on a cruise for 4 days, and you're like,
it's
what
shit
happened?
that they saw on Twitter from people that live in like Montana and thought, oh, this could work for here too. But
Yeah,
no,
in Montana, in a small town, you're like,
that's
if
different.
If the chick tells
It's
you she needs time to
literally
think,
your
she
own
needs time
time.
to think.
She needs time.
She's probably gonna go on her daddy's farm,
Right,
like,
like, I was about to say-
play with the deers and be like, damn,
Yeah.
if I mean, maybe
Mind
I
you,
have
he
fun with
means
this dude.
real daddy, not sugar daddy.
Yeah,
That's what he
In
means by
Miami,
that. That's a big
shorty,
difference.
Yeah,
Doritos.
shorty the glizzy
Shorty's
glow.
right. She,
Exactly,
Yeah, bro.
She's a glizzy. Total,
Exactly.
bro.
There's on that last note. Listen, man, there is there's no you don't know pain until someone says I need to work on myself, and then you see their snap map is on that Star Island, and you're like, pain.
That's a Star
You're like,
Bro,
pain.
Star Island.
Pain.
Hey, that's when you
this
finesse
is-
the security
bro,
guards and get
Because-
your ass up
because
in there and see what's up.
why it hurts me
I'm not sure. I'm
in the
playing.
way that it hurts me in a different way because of the fact that you can't compete with that. You ain't
can't,
shit, bro. What
you
are you gonna
can't,
do?
bro.
Pull up.
But what you could do, let me tell you, Joe, what you could do. Let me preach this one right here.
Go ahead,
For
John.
all the men out there that have been played by a woman.
Are you
who seems to be
endorsing
doing-
murder?
No,
On air?
whoa.
I'm just saying.
No, I'm not. I grew from that. Now, anyway,
okay.
so for any guys out there that have dealt with women who seem to have quote unquote flexed on them, let me tell you, that is a sign from God or the universe, whatever you believe in. I believe in God. But anyway,
Yeah.
Yep.
telling you that you just gotta double down on your own goals,
your own
so you can
goals, man.
flex on her punk ass.
Yeah, bro.
And then she gonna come back when shit don't work out. Cause have you guys realized that
The
like
boomerangs.
exactly if you tell a girl like, yo, if you do this, it's not gonna work out for you, they think you're like in the wrong. Like you don't know shit, but like we're guys and you're dealing with a guy. So obviously we know
That's
shit,
the greatest
that
feeling.
you don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the
Right?
greatest feeling though when like chick told you like, yo, you're not gonna do this podcast, right?
I got you.
Oh, tell him small.
Oh, listen,
stand up
Let's give it up for Smoke too, man.
or hit him with that one more time, bro. Hit him with that one.
Okay.
They'll be like,
It's just
yo,
say-
you're never gonna make this bread.
And then all of a sudden you get that Doritos J-Ray sponsorship. My bad. Sorry, I was on.
That's what I'm saying.
Call me soon.
Like, and I'll be real. You know what I mean? And this is why I like this type of flow of the convo now, because we all know how it is to have a girl that we kind of saw in that type of good light,
right.
but it didn't play out that way because
Right.
of shit that happened. Not even on our end, because we're like, oh no, we're never wrong. No,
could be our
we
end.
could be wrong, but in this case, it's like, let's say that it's on her end.
Right.
Have you guys have all dealt with that at one
Yeah,
point?
absolutely.
Being real.
I mean,
Yeah, man. I think everybody.
Everyone has dealt with
Everybody
that,
has
right?
dealt with
Even
Miami
including the
especially.
people watching. It's Miami.
Yeah.
So when you double
Everybody's had a
down
turn.
on your goals, not even your goals, but your purpose in life, because
Right.
you know when it's your purpose, it's gonna lead to different levels.
right.
You know that's gonna cause some type of rift with the person that kind of blew you off, thinking that you weren't gonna amount to that.
Wow.
The person that, like you said, maybe that
Striking-
person had a
striking
Hellcat,
nerve.
but then you come back in 2 years with a Rolls Royce or a Ferrari.
Yeah,
Nah,
Royce.
but you want me to tell you something though? You want me
Hit
to
me
tell
with
you
it,
something
hit me with it.
crazy?
What's up, what's
You want me
up?
to tell you something crazy?
Uh-huh.
Let's say I tell you right now. I tell you, yo, I want to get my own studio by 2019. All right,
okay.
What year will you tell me this
yeah, you know what? Let me do it
I
in
was like,
current.
wait a
Let
minute.
me do
liking this.
it. Let me do it in
I'm
current
liking it.
times. Let me do it in
Okay.
current times. Let me put you on something.
All right.
Somebody you tell that to all your boys, you tell that to the girl you're talking to. Yo, I want to have my studio by 2021. All right.
Okay.
All right, yeah, by
You're on
2021.
the clock, a year.
Boom. You fucking with it, bomb. Shit goes south. She fucking with another dude. He got a condo. He got a Hellcat. He got a
You got to shook
he
that.
got
No, I'm
he got
playing.
yeah,
I'm playing.
he
I'm playing.
he on the boat. He's doing
Semi-playing.
this. He's doing
He's
that.
doing
He's
y'all
doing everything.
Saturdays,
Right?
you're like,
He's
fuck.
doing that, bro. You don't gotta get a Lambo. You don't gotta do.
You
what
don't
he's
got
doing.
to.
But bro, just the fact that you did exactly what you said you were
Exactly.
gonna do.
Exactly.
That right there is worth
And
more.
talk to the,
Yo,
you wanna,
Yo, go ahead. Hit me with that.
Gaio just hit that real
That's worth
deal.
more than the Lamborghini. All right, because you know why?
Ooh, tell her
'Cause
why.
You said you were gonna do the shit, and you
stick to the
fucking
word.
did it.
And you
my
did
nigga.
it. That's
So that's yo. There's nothing bigger, bro. There's nothing bigger than doing what the fuck you want to do.
Exactly.
You know
There
what I'm
you
saying?
go.
In life,
Listen,
when you do what you want to do in life, when you're doing
Nobody can
when
say-
you're doing what you
they
want to
can't
do in
say
life,
nothing to you.
that's
You shut them up
Yeah.
without having to physically tell them to shut up.
Yeah, because the dude that had the Lambo, like, yeah, he got a Lambo.
How long he had it for?
Or he got a Hellcat. Look, the dude that got the Hellcat, that's cool, but
Well, how tight is his budget?
yeah,
Exactly.
And then
You paying for
there's a
that.
lot of
Exactly.
there's a lot of factors. Like, I mean, you don't like maybe he got it off of working super hard. You know,
You don't
what I
know his
mean?
income.
But then all his money's tied into the gas and
But what
maintenance.
you're doing, yeah, exactly. And like he's doing good, yeah. and another thing, but you shouldn't even be focused on what he got going on.
Because
you
got your own purpose.
You your own man.
And you gonna level up to where you gotta be in life.
You should be like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Fresh whip, nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
Of course.
You gotta give the plug.
We all got some nice little things.
But going to do
you know
research
what
on
I'm
the
saying?
nigga, like dwelling on what he did to get that.
No.
And how it could go bad or how it could go better for him.
His shit could go sour anyway because you don't know if he's a man of God or just a man of money.
Exactly. That's none of your business. But as long as you get your shit handled, what you say you're gonna do, you do it. My nigga, like
it's yours.
You got respect from your family, your girl. You know, she's even gonna be like you know,
other girl.
You know what the funny thing is? The chick that's in the Hellcat with him.
Yeah,
she's gonna be in the Hellcat. In a Hellcat.
Talk to him.
Thinking about you though.
Hitting you with
thinking about you. In a Hellcat.
Yeah.
She's gonna be in a Hellcat or Lamborghini, and that right there.
And then
that's even
because what if you pull up beside her ironically because of life's coincidence in a Rolls Royce Wraith?
But
You shitting on her, bro.
Yeah, you destroyed her. You destroyed her.
You destroyed her.
I'm letting you know right now, though. I'm letting you know right now. She pulls up in the Hellcat, whatever, but you doing your thing, and like you see, oh yeah, I got my studio. She's like in her head, she's like, damn, like. I'm with
doing
that.
And
And
it's
this dude's
like,
he's
I
doing
fucked up.
exactly what he said. What he said he was.
She
gonna
realized
do,
that she
bro.
fucked up, but she can't make it back because hello.
And even though she's in that Hellcat or whatever car she's in,
Yeah.
she's still gonna be like, damn, because this dude said he was gonna do it. She's not
And
gonna stop
he's
thinking about
doing
that.
it.
And so that means. If this nigga says he's gonna get a jet now, you'll probably get.
Yeah,
it.
He's gonna get the jet
Yeah,
because the
so-
guy in the Hellcat could be making just ends meet to
Ends
pay that
meet to
shit.
do that,
And you
yeah.
wouldn't know
Or
that.
taking loans out. You don't know.
But
But-
for you could be
yeah.
like driving your regular car because you know you got bigger plans
Ambition, bro, is
and
everything,
bigger
bro.
investments
Ambition is
to lead to
everything,
bigger
bro.
things.
Yup.
Talking that talk.
Ambition is
I love
everything,
this
bro.
combo, bro.
Yup.
I love this combo right
Yo,
here.
I'm mad that like we can't have like another hour to.
I'm mad too, bro. I ain't gonna hold you,
I
Smoke.
wish we could.
I want to. This is a beautiful
combo.
combo.
I'd be glad to be
Listen,
back.
this is the
Love.
first of many, man. But this
no.
is just the beginning,
It's
bro.
love.
exactly.
Yeah,
So how you back
yeah,
again?
no, definitely.
We
By the-
got to, bro.
Definitely.
Like we got to.
by
I
the-
hope about it when I come back. We, you know,
drop a
slowly,
little.
steady, but we're all gonna be on a different,
On a different
level.
level. Yeah,
I
because
can't wait.
we'll
You
be
pull
on
up
a
on your
high
shit, we
level.
pull up on
Because
our
listen,
shit.
Exactly.
like you said, bro. You either listen in life, you either elevate or you evaporate, bro. And we're trying to elevate, bro. There's people who are in
You
the
tell
past.
'em.
There are people who are so focused on what they were that they're blinded by not what is. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
Thank you,
And-
Joe.
And by the
I like this,
And by
man.
the what is more important than what was because what you're becoming is so much bigger than who you were.
Exactly.
So-
It's
called transformation.
It's crazy because the next time you come here, and I'm speaking, I'm saying this
Speak
over you
it,
right
speak
now,
it.
bro. Listen,
We all listening.
by
We
the
were
time
believing
you
it.
come back again, you will have dropped something, and it will do exponentially well. That we will be looking back at this as just a stepping
Oh,
stone.
yeah,
Wow, we had
I'm
Dayu
claiming
before
it.
he
I'm
really got
claiming
up
it.
up
Yeah,
there.
I'm claiming it. I'm claiming
Way
it,
up
man.
there.
And we are gonna be, and us the same way. We're gonna say, man, that was a cool little thing. And now we're gonna say, all right, well, listen. Now while you're doing your press tours, we got Dayu in the cut, just doing our little thing.
feel me?
Exactly.
Hopefully you can bring your.
It's like, yo, Dayu, come to our late night talk show
I
can't
sponsored
wait.
by blah blah blah.
I know you
Doritos.
be hyped for that. You be
Appleton.
And we're all making blah blah blah. Let's do
This
it.
shit.
Let's
But listen,
do it.
listen, what
Yo,
I- what
this shit's too smooth. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't
This
really,
is a smooth
I don't really
drink.
do
It's
too much
amazing.
with Kanye. I don't really do too well with. Oh, this is rum, not Kanye.
This is
I don't
rum.
want
Because
it.
with
I
this
was gonna
type
say,
of
I don't
drink-
do too well with cognac, but now I'm a little. I'll probably
And
Because
this-
with this drink, it doesn't get you trash. It gets you on a nice.
I'm
roll.
not gonna lie. Like he was
Smooth,
saying, like
bro.
I was like getting out of high school, like the next year after high school. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I fell for the hype. Yo, I was a straight Henny guy. Henny.
Me too. I
That
put you
drink-
down for
that
that.
drink,
This
that drink
right
puts
here-
me in a
This
bad
is the
mood.
this is the good drink.
That's the thing
But
right
but
there.
something about Henny and Miami weather makes me very aggressive.
It's
like
too hype.
yes.
Yeah, it's
I
too,
get like
it's too
I get
much.
like
Yeah.
I get
I'm
like
gonna
yo
lie.
like,
Yo,
I'm
that
like,
Henny Black. If you give me like 2 shots pregame, I'm up for the night.
No,
Like,
the
I'm ready to
ASAP.
go.
The
So
ASAP.
this Appleton and this
Bro,
J-Race,
but-
this
but-
is
yes.
it.
and look,
Jamaican rum is it.
and I'm not I'm not a big alcohol dude. I'm like, I take a bunch of supplements. Like I'm into
Not
it.
yet, but listen,
But
ladies,
listen,
we
but
gonna
no.
get you on the
But what I'm
plane.
saying is, I had that, and that was smooth. I mean, it was good.
Bro,
man.
look, this
This
got
shit.
me through high school. I mean, it's a different label now.
That
but
bottle?
it got me through high school.
Yeah,
Just that
I
one
was
bottle?
gonna say it's not the same label. I don't remember
It's
that.
not.
different.
They rebranded because before I used to get the J-Ray. J-Ray and Appleton are together now. I think J-Ray bought Appleton. So now I guess they redesigned the
It's
brand.
like a sister brand.
Yeah, because like
But
when
it's
I go to
wavy.
look for the 1.75s, I don't see J-Rays. I only see
That's
Appletons.
Appleton.
That's a
Right.
fat
So
bottle right
so long.
Exactly.
So for folks out there, and this Smokey found this out through his own experience. if you are looking for a drink to get you on a good wave, but without getting trashed, where you can still function and work like we are all doing, Appleton or J-Ray, that is it right there. That is it right there.
Man.
So with that being said, man,
for that too.
we get
Sir.
Hey, listen.
and I want to keep this episode for like another hour longer. To be
wish.
honest, I really want to.
Hey, it's
But
love.
We will be.
We
We
gotta-
will be back. We'll be back. We'll have progressed, and not only that, we'll be looking back at this as just
as a
another
milestone.
as a
Stepping
milestone.
stone.
Definitely,
Yes, sir.
definitely.
I can't
So,
wait.
It's
only
love,
beginning,
bro.
man.
It's definitely love. Y'all go and get my music on all streaming platforms.
There you go.
It's
Shout
Dayu,
out to yourself.
Plug it.
D-A-Y-O-U.
Plug it.
You could get my IG, DAYOUCHSN. That's Dayu Chosen.
Yes, sir.
I got new music that's out, back, and Undrafted is out on all streaming platforms. So you could go get that.
Yeah,
And I got some new music, man, new videos, new everything on the way, man. Y'all just stay tuned, man. It's gonna be,
real
it's gonna be
hustler.
dope.
Hey,
It's
yo,
gonna
the
be real
videos are
dope.
high quality. Don't
Yeah,
get
yeah,
us
yeah.
wrong.
And not Mickey Mouse,
He's
bro.
legit,
This is
bro.
shot,
Yeah,
like,
This
man.
man,
I mean,
Dayu, and
it's-
trust me, I used to
it's
do
what you
videos and
expect.
Gelato does it. Dayu is legit.
Yeah,
This is the legit
yeah.
stuff now.
We don't put artists on like that.
He's
but
a
like,
humble guy, so he ain't gonna tell you. So we gonna tell you for him.
Right,
Exactly.
He is
right.
legit
Yeah.
with the shits now.
Yeah.
He
So
does
if you
not
if
play
you want
around.
to get hyped, you want to get a little introspective, you want to get a little humble.
This is the
this
guy.
is the man for you,
We've
man.
advocated for almost the whole decade.
Exactly.
Past
Facts,
decade.
Exactly.
This is the guy.
if the
And
Roots
it's
brought
love.
them on, it's love.
It's
It's
love.
love.
Exactly.
We feel a
Yes,
connection
sir.
towards this
Yes,
person.
sir. Yes,
Exactly.
And like that, we're continuing branching and rooting ourselves within all of the people that.
Remember, at the,
Absolutely.
At
came
the
up
end of
with
the
us.
day, we want to be
Absolutely.
a stage to give people a voice.
Exactly.
And at the end of the
Check out
day,
his music,
That's
bro.
dope. I like how in this podcast is certain somebodies that'll be doing
Exactly.
this podcast. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Yes.
Certain
It's not just
somebodies,
a-
not just anybody.
No.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I want the entrepreneurs, the
People
people
that-
have ideas,
exactly.
the people
Yeah.
who wanna
And
create.
it's people that we can like really resonate and can show love to, because
Yes.
if we're being fake, that could be told from the audience. And the whole idea of this podcast when we started is like it needs to be
Never
real.
be
Genuine,
fake.
genuine.
It needs to be
And
genuine. It needs to be
everything about
our-
us is
This is the
genuine.
hangout
Genuine.
show. This is
I'm
where
not
we
gonna lie,
hang out.
bro.
We have our combos.
Coming into doing the podcast today, man. I'm like, damn, what we gonna talk about, bro? I'm like, damn.
And we
I
just
I hope
roll.
Don't even
there's,
worry,
I hope
we
there's
got
no
it.
awkward situation. There's
Yeah,
no bumps.
it's been
Don't
years.
even
Yeah,
worry,
but it's cool, man.
Dude,
It's,
I
it's
forgot.
just love, bro.
It's
It's
the love behind this,
And
man.
listen,
pure
man,
love, bro.
All we're doing is bringing each other together and lifting each other up, man.
Facts.
Exactly,
Exactly.
bro.
Facts. Putting
We
Miami on the
blow
map.
Up,
Yes,
you
sir.
blow
Facts.
up, you blow up,
Facts.
you blow up.
Exactly.
It's all about community,
Facts.
bro. If we can get our
Facts.
shit like Atlanta,
That's how we got it,
Love.
and that's our mission,
I
man.
ultimately agree. I
Exactly.
ultimately agree.
So with that being said, folks, you heard it here first. Dayu himself said the chosen words because he is also the chosen one.
Exactly.
Folks, if you're listening on Apple right now, hit the 5-star rating.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Leave a
Yes,
comment.
sir.
If you're on YouTube, leave a like. Leave a subscribe because you got to
and if
see
you
more
have
of this.
suggestions, go ahead and hit that too. And if you're
Hit
a
us with
hater,
it.
If you're a hater, we
Yeah,
Thank you for the views.
Hey,
If you're a hater, thank you for the
Thank
views.
you for the views.
You know what
Thank
I'm
you
saying?
for the interaction, the engagement, because that's only bringing our numbers up.
We get our numbers
love
up.
haters
We're
too, bro.
an analytics
Yes, sir.
type of podcast.
Exactly.
So
Thank
thank
you,
you very
guys.
much, man.
We'll be back.
We're going to be back with y'all.
Love you guys.
love.